Hi, everybody. I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay.
And we are ParoDeeJay.
And happy Sunday. Ooh, the microphone looks a little hot. Let's see. How's it? You know, we're going to start off with my
tech issues.
Questioning our tech stuff. I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe, all right.
Hopefully it's good.
I'm going to leave it where it is. I'm just going to try not to be loud tonight. How about that? Happy Sunday. We are home, which means we are at our house, which means we are home.
This is not a green screen.
No. we should have a printed backdrop of this that we could just bring, and people would think we were just at our house all the time.
You guys would never know.
We'd be sitting here doing a live stream and be like, bing, bing, bing. This is your cruise director. We'd be like, oh, hee, hee, hee.
That'd be hilarious.
Hey, y'all. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Hopefully so. So, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What is today? 14th of July. I don't even know what day it is.
Sunday.
That's true.
14th of July.
We have been back almost a whole week from our Alaska adventure, which y'all are about halfway through, right? It's 20 parts. What part just came out today? 10? Y'all are halfway through.
It was Kodiak, which is one of my personal favorites. If you haven't watched the video, you should.
Oh, that's true. Start with the first one. If you're waiting till the end to binge, you got another couple of weeks till they'll all be out. But hey, then you can just have a binge-a-thon.
I see our faces.
Who? Oh, I forgot the emojis.
Funny.
Yeah, I still want to add an orange hat emoji in there too, just for fun. What's up, Eric? Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Bastille Day.
It is.
I am not good at keeping up with all the holidays.
1789.
That one is very important. Yeah.
1789. Yeah, the storming of the Bastille, July 14th, I think. Oof, did I remember that one correctly? All right, let's jump up. Laura's in the chat. What's up, Laura?
And Ricky.
Oh gosh, I keep the green names freaks me out because I completely forgot we still have. I mean, I'm not going to turn them off now that they're on because we did make it to our goal. If you missed that live stream, we only turned our memberships on. You'll see people in chat with little stars and little green names and special icons and stuff. We turned channel memberships on because YouTube was offering to bribe us. If we did it, we left it on through the end of June. We did it. We got our bribe.
We were trying to be sneaky about it, but you guys found it.
I know. I didn't want anybody to actually do it, so we didn't talk about it. And then people started finding it because you're very clever. You are.
Yeah. But thank you.
Yeah. But it looks like actually, because I think we were up to about 16 members. Mm-hmm. And then when it came time to renew at the beginning of July, I saw a few people drop out, but we still have 13 members who chose to renew for another month. Remember, you can cancel that at any time. It won't hurt our feelings.
Exactly.
So
lots to talk about today.
Let's dig into the chat. We got to talk about Alaska. We have actually a cruise announcement tonight. Mm-hmm. So we have another cruise announcement because why not? All right, I'm just going to jump back to, I'm just going to start at 8 o'clock. So basically when we went live, if you typed anything before we went live,
type it again.
Maybe type it again.
Please.
So, people are talking in Celsius, talking about temperatures and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Nellie says, welcome back from 28 days. I got me a big and tall Teespring shirt. Do they have tall?
Oh,
somebody was messaging me earlier asking how they could get a tall size of our shirt. And I was like, I don't know. I wonder if they were just sold out, maybe. Ooh. Okay, so maybe I have to look and see, because if Teespring has tall sizes, that answers all of my questions. I like how it's like our store, but I don't even know because I have not researched it lately. Okay, while you are back, you said you were only going on one Alaska cruise. That's right. We decided we were only going to be, because people get tired of Alaska content, so we only were going to do one this year.
But it's like our favorite, so.
Of course, it was 28 days. But anyway. Yeah, a lot of people were hitting the thumbs up before it started, which I think is fine. I'm pretty sure that counts into the grand scheme of algorithms. You know, I don't dig into the algorithms. We don't actually know. I'm just here. Caleb says, good to see you. Good to see you, Caleb. To see you. All right, so there's Eric. There's Bastille Day. Michelle, thanks for that. Tampa, Steve, hello. There's Crystal. Welcome home. Victor is right around the corner from y'all. Got to see y'all. Glad to see y'all. I need some positive in my life right now. Aww. Hopefully everything is good. Yes. We'll send the positivity out. I can't do too much. I can't do too much of this, right? Oh no, what is it? It's the jazz hands. I can't steal the jazz hands. Oh no, that Tony. Belongs to somebody else. We can't take the jazz hands. Ro is on part 3. All right, you've got a lot to go, but it is getting exciting. Don't worry, you have more. No spoilers. Yeah, we can't spoilers. We may just talk about like the ship and stuff in general, but we'll try not to spoil it. Douglas says hello from Clearwater. Cindy is using those emojis. Hey. Good gracious. Elizabeth from Orlando. It jumped to the bottom, so I'm trying to get back to where I was. Oh, gotcha. There we go. Andrew says, when you come to Sydney on your world cruise, would love to show you around Sydney. Yeah, we have not even started planning that. At all. We got to keep... Because it's 2026. That's true. We'll get there eventually. You know, that's only like a year and a half away.
I know. That's how time works. It goes fast.
It does go fast. Dawn is going on to Alaska in 5 weeks on Quantum. So excited.
That is exciting.
We haven't really done that class of ship, have we? But it looks good. It's got the little, like the North Star, where you can go up like this and you look around and there could be whales and you put it back down. That's amazing. Bunny, when are you guys going on Utopia? No plans for Utopia.
I haven't booked it right now.
Yeah. I know there's like some cool stuff happening down with Utopia right now, I think. But
yeah.
Crazy Cat Driver won't become a member until there's an orange hat emoji. I know. I think what I have to do is if I lay it on our table, which is white, you can't see it down here, and I take a picture of it, I think I could cut that out and make it an emoji. Yeah. Tracy Carson, thank you so much for the chat. Good gracious.
Thank you. That is super cute, though. It's like the most excited little fox
What ever. The fox? A fox in the fireworks, which is kind of appropriate for 4th of July.
Yeah, that works.
We're only 10 days late for, 4th of July.
That's true. Well, we were on a cruise. So.
We were in the Misty Fjords on the 4th of July, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I already got through that. Irish in USA, loving the Alaska vlogs. Thanks. Matt found a great deal on a solo cabin on Radiance next June, northbound Alaska. Despite my valiant efforts to not book another cruise, I was overwhelmed by the low price.
Well, that's good.
Those northbound, southbound, you can get some deals.
Yeah, if you're willing to kind of like, I don't know, the transportation and like figure out the logistics, it's definitely money saving.
Yeah, that's true. Kathy says I'm not going to cancel. Feel free to, if you feel the need to, because, I mean, thank you for that, though. CS says, please say hi to Elena in Florida. Hello,
hi,
Elena in Florida.
Hope you're doing well.
Down there in Florida. That's what I hear you're in Florida.
Warm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's warm here. It's got to be warm there.
Whew.
It's humid. Paint Therapy, hello from Florida. Are you going to do Margaritaville Islander? We don't know. We have a tentative, like, hold on a sailing, but we're really on the fence about if we're going to pull it off or not. So, question mark. I would love to do it, and I'm sure we will eventually. The question is just, will we do it soon or not?
Correct.
Frank enjoys Jay's sock review. What sort of sock does Dee wear?
I wear very boring, like, white ankle socks. I do have a lot of patterned socks, but I don't tend to take them with me because they don't really match my outfit. And for working out, it's just easier to have white socks. So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't care about matching.
No, but you have workout socks and regular socks.
I do.
Yeah.
You won't. Yeah, if I wear shorts.
Half the time we run into people like, what's the sock of the day? And he's wearing like a little black ankle sock.
Right, because if you catch me in the daytime.
He's not wearing that.
Right, that's my dinner time mode, okay?
It's kind of funny.
It gets down and dirty with the socks after dinner. P.S. This is my 48-ounce water bottle, which I'm still rocking.
Icon of the Seas. I love this bottle, if I haven't mentioned
mine is Nalgene. I don't know what that is.
This is Crystal Light. What is it? Raspberry lemonade?
Yeah. It's store brand. It's from Food Lion. Okay.
Is it not Crystal Light?
Oh, wait. I think it is.
It's
we decided we didn't like the Food Lion one as good.
It's too sweet. This one's better.
Because we like the peach black tea. And Food Lion's was kind of not good. So, yeah, I think this actually is legit Crystal Light.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, back to the chat. There's still words up here. Irish, what is your favorite ship on Princess and why? Now, that's a tough one. Because I would have said that it was like some of the newer ones, like Discovery, Enchanted. Oh, well, no, I do like those.
Do like those.
There's that period of time where the Princess Live has the weird seating, and I don't like those. That's Majestic, Regal, Royal.
Correct.
Those I don't like as much as like Discovery, Enchanted Sky.
But there's something about like the Explorer's Lounge on like
all other ships,
like Crown and all those other ships that I really enjoy too. So it's a toss up.
I like Caribbean has that the airport people mover that takes you up to the nightclub, but I have of course bad memories of Caribbean. Caribbean didn't end well for me.
Jay got very sick on that ship.
But yeah. I don't know. Can I pick a favorite? Like I normally just have to pick a favorite class.
Yeah.
So I didn't have an answer, did I?
No.
Dang it. All right, we'll come up with an answer someday. So it's funny. I picked out like my 3 not favorite ships, but I didn't pick out a favorite ship. Cruise Addict Junkie, when will you be sailing on Disney Fantasy?
We don't have it booked right now. Yeah.
That's an older one, right?
It is.
Oh, I don't know.
It looks lovely. We've only done one Disney cruise though.
Because they love that money.
Well, it's, if I can find a good deal on it, willing to. But I want a longer cruise. I don't want to go for like 3 days, Something
price tag. Okay. Kathy said just got a XXX T-shirt, and it's very long. Okay,
okay.
Somebody was messaging me that they actually have somebody who needs the big size, but they're very long-waisted. See, I'm pretty balanced, I guess, when it comes to legs versus torso. I'm just tall everywhere. And they really need a tall size, and I don't think Teespring did that. And I checked a couple of other resources because we were thinking of changing our Teespring store because people, back when they were having fulfillment issues. Some people had quality issues, and I'm like, that's annoying. So I couldn't find any people with talls. Oh well.
Discrimination.
Yeah.
Against tall people.
Rose says, my partner seems to think you've been voice swapped by Fred from Scooby-Doo. Fred has a good voice,
Someone else told you that you sound like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
I can't even tell you what Fred sounds like. I can't do a Fred impersonation. Me? So if Fred was from the South, if he was a slightly
But you don't really have a Southern accent unless you pretend to.
And he loved biscuits and stuff. And
he used to have a Southern accent.
Yeah,
his mama plays me his baby tapes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Even up through high school, I'm pretty sure I still had a Southern accent.
Yeah,
but then
you didn't when you met me though.
No, because then I started getting jobs in telephone customer service, and we talked to people all over the country. And I think in order to not sound like a bumpkin, I just decided to emulate.
Nothing wrong with bumpkins.
Are y'all bumpkins?
His mom is a bumpkin.
Laura, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, Laura, come back! Don't leave, Laura.
We love you.
Laura, don't leave. I was going to ask you if Ricky was there. That's what it was. I wasn't going to say anything about Laura. I was just going to talk about Ricky.
I love accents. I think they're so cool and
do
unique.
too.
It makes the person the person.
I play it up, but that's probably what I used to sound like. I can't not do it now though. My normal tone of voice became sort of my phone accent, and that just became.
It's what he sounds like all the time.
I get you. Yeah. Just dumb all the time. But thanks for that. At least it wasn't like Shaggy. Well, that was Casey Kasem, actually. Casey Kasem.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, the old cartoon Shaggy, I believe, was Casey Kasem, unless I'm remembering that incorrectly.
He's radio.
Melanie, you have sailed Holland a bunch. Would you generally recommend Pinnacle class over the smaller ships, especially for food? Yeah.
For food options, definitely, because they have the Dutch Cafe and the sandwich pizza shop and things like that, and then you can go for breakfast up there, and it's like a hidden gem. So for that I would. Yeah,
so Pinnacle, I'm still I enjoy a lot of the different classes, but for food, Pinnacle. Yeah. Yvonne question, when do you leave again? This weekend. So no live stream next Sunday because we're going to be, I believe we'll be in Nuremberg by then. So
that's a bit of a time difference.
Yeah, we're going to be probably asleep. I don't know what's going to happen. So we're planning some live streams over the course because we're going to be gone for 3 months after this.
Yeah.
I think this will be our longest trip. I think it's actually 82 days, which is funny because our previous record was 81.
We just keep going.
Around the world in 82 days.
Not quite. No, it's all Europe.
No. Yeah. I am plotting to maybe try to do some live streams from the road. Maybe not from ships, but we have some hotel time.
Yeah.
So depending on the time zone, they're probably going to be in the middle of the day because, good gosh, we're going to be so far ahead. Was it 6 hours? Nuremberg, 6 hours?
Yeah, but it moves around because we're moving around.
Right.
So
Amsterdam, Southampton, I think might be 5 hours. I don't know how it works. Anyway. Air Force Les wants to know, how is the room service where you're staying now?
It was great. We just had a salad. It was lovely.
Yeah, but we had to bring it to our own room.
We had to make it. What the heck?
Which was dumb. Yuck. All right, let me run through chat here anyway. Let me just hit on questions because then we got to talk about we'll talk about the Alaska stuff in general, I think.
Yeah.
Or people are probably just like, okay, we've been watching Alaska for 2 weeks, we're good. Let's look for questions. Tiny Bubbles, have you ever been to Coco Key or Bimini? We've been to both.
Oh yeah, we definitely have some videos.
Better area to snorkel.
Coco Key is, oh gosh, I can't think of what it's called.
We go to Chill Island.
Chill Island, thank you.
Because South Beach is squishy. There's stuff up there, but I don't like the north side of that.
It's extremely swishy, and I haven't really seen anything. But Chill Island, out by the rocks, and you can, I think, still you have to rent a vest if you want to go out to the further areas, the plane. And
somebody said they weren't even letting them do that anymore.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that was factual. I have not researched that,
why.
so
maybe
I don't
jellyfish
know.
or something.
They were jelly.
Yeah. So anyway, it's pretty good there around the rocks if it's not too wavy.
Yeah, but I would say Coco for sure. Bimini, I mean, there's.
Bimini is good if you go out to snorkel, but from the beach, at the beach club there, there's nothing to see really that I've ever.
Sand.
Found. I mean, it's gorgeous, but there's not fish.
That's true. Mary Ellen, do you remember the drink that we all had on Firenze at the Diamond Lunch?
The peach sangria, white peach sangria.
Okay, I was having margaritas, so I was wondering what y'all were talking about.
I think it's the white peach sangria. It's so good.
Yeah, or margaritas. Anyway. Crazy Cat Traveler of the ABC Islands. Okay, so it's a multiple choice. What is the best for a glass bottom boat tour? Can't swim, so snorkeling is out. Now the water around all of them is fantastic. See, we've never done one.
Bonaire, I would say like Klein, but I don't know that they do glass bottom boats out at Klein Bonaire, because that's gorgeous. Bonaire in general is known for snorkeling and diving and things like that.
I'm leaning toward Bonaire.
Yeah. If they offer it, I would say Bonaire.
I would give Bonaire number 1. I'd give Curacao number 2.
Aruba would be last.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's gorgeous, but some of the water can be a little murky. But if you get out far enough, you would see some stuff. But yeah, Bonaire number 1.
But then it gets deep, so what are you going to see?
Didn't I go, like, on a pirate ship in Aruba?
Yeah, and we did Jolly Pirates twice.
I saw, like, stingrays and stuff, but I was in the water. So I don't know. It was deep, though. Yeah.
How about Bonaire? See if they offer it in Bonaire. Katie says, Virgin is going to Alaska in 26. Will you be on board? We want to. We're waiting for those dates to come out.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we're going to jump like right on it.
We bought one of the Frontier of the Line certificates, so we have a place, but you're not guaranteed a specific cruise. Yeah. It's weird. So we'll see where we end up. Yeah.
True. Fred's Model 3 just got off Firenze, and the pizza burger was gross. Now, the one I had was good. The one I had on Venezia was iffy, but my Firenze one was good.
I've never tried
Sad you did not enjoy that. But somebody else said that they got it too, and something was weird. There was like no cheese in their mozzarella thing, and so it was just like an empty, hollowed out shell of a consistency. Maybe they need to work on it. Yeah, they might need to work on consistency. But the one I had was delightful. But there are plenty of other guys' burgers to go get, just in case that one's gross, I guess. Mark is going to try to say something clever, so you repeat it on the air. It worked! Mark, it worked. That was very clever. Well, now I have to be on the lookout, because that was 10 minutes ago.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
I'll catch up. All right, let me see. Steve wants to know, do you get medical travel insurance, and who would you recommend?
We have a yearly policy through Allianz. So we don't have separate, well, it's part of it, and then we have our own medical insurance as well.
Oh, yeah.
I can't really recommend technically as a travel advisor. I can tell you to go to like insuremytrip.com and look through policies. And if you travel a lot, the yearly policies are well worth it. Like, you will save money on that.
Yeah, so just Insure My Trip, great tool to compare, but we do use Allianz. We've also used, I think it's Travel Guard. Yeah. We've used Blue? Nationwide.
Something Blue?
We've used a bunch.
Yeah, it depends on where you're going to. So.
Yeah, so Insure My Trip will kind of make sure it meets your needs, because, everybody's different. Kelly, is there going to be whale watching in Alaska? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean for yourself? Yes.
We did it in Sitka
If you mean for us, yes. Because one video is already out, and there'll
be one more, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, there's always. Air Force Les, how's the food at the place you're at now? It's okay. It's okay. The cook could use some skills.
We both made salad.
That's true. Let's see. Big Blue Matt G, did you see any other deadliest catch stuff beside crab pots? No. It's not their season. I guess it's
They said
November.
they go in like November, and we were there in the summer, so nobody was there.
Yeah, so I don't know, and we didn't see any, like I said, the ship, we couldn't find any tours offered through the ship. We didn't see anything about doing like a deadliest catch tour.
We would have jumped on that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't watch the show, but I feel like I could have still appreciated it. I've seen it in passing, and then like I'll change the channel.
We don't have cable, to be fair.
Yeah, probably if we see it, it's like in a package on a ship somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. M. Hazen, when will you be in Anchorage again? We don't have any future plans for Anchorage.
We don't.
Missed you, but would like to take you for lunch. Yeah, we don't have it upcoming on any cruises because it's a rare get. You don't get many ships into Anchorage proper. So, yeah, we had 2 whole beautiful days in Anchorage. That's actually the next video's coming out. But
it was nice.
Woohoo. Robert P. doing a transatlantic on Breakaway in February. Any advice for transatlantic cruise? Both of ours have been in May. Yes.
Yeah, in February. I mean, just maybe bring some activities. It's a lot of sea days in a row.
Take some bonine type stuff.
Seasickness medication is a must because you just don't know, because it could definitely get wavy. That's about it.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Keep yourself entertained.
Go get in the pool and look at the horizon. I don't know. There's all these tricks that they tell you. Green apples and ginger. Leona, when you were on Viva, did you have to wait until you were on board to book shows?
Yes. Yeah, I think some of the ships have gone where you can book them in advance, but it wasn't when we were on them yet. So.
Okay. Yeah, but that's like the first thing we do is we sit down. Actually, we had to go in the line thing, right? And go book our shows in the box office.
That's the first thing you do.
Mischief finally saw The Origin of Orange Hat. That was a fun series to watch. It was not a fun series to smell, I'll say.
No.
That was Ecstasy 2019 if you missed that one. Yes, but The Origin of Orange Hat, which is down here, of course. Let's see. Let me look for random questions. There we go. Deborah, have you ever gone on Miracle? Yes, we have. At this point, we have done every Carnival ship but Dream.
Of the current fleet.
I don't know why I said Carnival. I was just keeping going like I didn't do that. But yeah, of the current fleet, I know they're bringing the 2 new ones to Australia.
The piano ones.
They got more XLs coming in and all that stuff. But yeah, everything but Dream. Cruise Addict Junkie, do you have plans to go to Key Largo or Florida Keys on a land vacation?
We did.
We actually had a nice long series. We stayed in Marathon.
It was awesome.
Did Key West, Key Largo, all up and down Marathon. So yeah, we do have a series.
On the channel.
From the Keys. Yeah.
It was very fun.
Air Force Les said, looks like you enjoyed your bucket list snorkeling in Alaska.
Yeah, no spoilers. But
well, that's video.
I did.
That's part 2.
I know, but if people are waiting to binge. Yeah, of course. Yes, I absolutely did.
That's true. Eric, question. Has 28 days on a ship prepped you for your 114-day adventure world voyage? Well, now, of course, on the last live stream, we announced that we do have 35 days on a ship coming up as well.
We do, actually. Yeah, no, I mean, it was fine. And being in an interior, that was the question we got the most is, oh my gosh, how can you do that?
A month in an interior.
Not that bad, honestly.
I enjoyed it.
We would just walk down the stairs and go outside when we wanted to. We slept great because there wasn't sunlight all day. It was nice.
Yeah, true. I think that's CT something there. Have you ever been on Norwegian Gem? We have not. We've missed all of the mid-sized Norwegian ships. I don't know why.
We were supposed to go on that.
Christy Stuckey, what is your favorite place to eat in San Juan? Now, I would have said Cafe Puerto Rico, but they closed. So our most recent is Cayo Caribe, which
so good.
Is really close to the ship, actually. It's only a few blocks off. And
it's a small family run. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, we really enjoyed Cayo, Cayo, Caribe, Caribe. So it's right over there in the heart of the touristy district. Mr. J, we'll call you that, thinking of doing MSC World America inaugural. That's a funny story. We had it booked and it's canceled. Yeah. Which we'll be talking more about that here in a few minutes. Let's make 8:30 because we only have one cruise to talk about. So let's make it 8:30. Yeah, we actually were on the World America inaugural. We are no longer, but whoops. Let's see. Oh, Eric Swartz saw the tentative. Oh, I forgot. If people are in the Facebook group, I gave some teasers as to what we might be doing. One of those is what we're going to talk about tonight. So if you're in the group and you've looked at our cruise list, there were some teasers in there as to what was going on. And Eric noticed that. Mark wants your sock of the day.
They would just be white socks generally, or no socks.
They want to see
depending on what I'm wearing.
Let's see. Can I get? Oh no, it went to the bottom. No. All right, I was at 8:08. I wasn't there yet. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Cindy, are you headed to Utopia this week? No, we are headed to Germany this week,
which I am excited about.
Becky, did they have a Walmart in Alaska for your haircut? We actually did go to a Walmart.
We did,
in Alaska.
But not for a haircut.
No, No,
it was in Canada.
Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. It was Prince Rupert.
Yeah.
We didn't go to one. I just lied. I got confused.
You didn't mean to lie.
I got confused, y'all.
It happened.
I've been cutting my own hair lately. I need to because this is actually 5 weeks grown out.
He just got his own little buzzer.
Yeah, but you know, it's...
I straighten the back. It's lovely.
It's easy. Like, when it stops growing so good, it's easy to keep track of. You know what I mean? Air Force Les is still available as a traveling assistant and valet.
Okay.
Nice.
I've had a lot of offers for that recently.
We'll keep that in mind. Kathy Perry, welcome back. I want to book an Alaska cruise in 27 of all the lines. Is Holland your favorite for Alaska? No, I'd say Princess is still our favorite for Alaska specifically.
More activities, more immersive with Alaska things on Princess. I don't know. We enjoy both, but I'm more entertained on Princess.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Alan, did you think the food on your recent Alaska cruise was a step down from other Holland ships? Now, it was...
weird.
It was not as seasoned as my brain remembers on other Holland ships.
Like, the presentation was gorgeous, and the first 2-ish weeks, for some reason, the seasoning wasn't up to par. We got a new captain. I think we also got a new chef because then the seasoning got better in the next 2 weeks. It's very strange.
But when they said the chef's name out loud, I think it was the same guy.
Well, maybe he was getting feedback from other people then. I don't know. But something changed and it got better. It wasn't ever bad, though, to be honest. It just needed flavor.
That's true. Crazy Cat Traveler, how does set time dining work on Celebrity when there are 4 MDRs with different themes? Do you get assigned one or just show up? So this is Edge class specifically. I don't know.
We've always done your time. I would have to look into that. I honestly don't know. I think you could still go to all of them and you would just go at that specific time. But you know what? I would have to check.
Yeah, we have never done it, and I've never really wanted to do it. So I've done zero research. Like, would they
I feel like they'd let you order off different menus.
I feel like they would work. Too.
Like you would have one dining room, and then you would just order off of the different menus.
Yeah, like it would be like, oh, you're at Cosmopolitan Table 6, the whole cruise, but you can order off of the other ones. Maybe people who have actually tried that can know because, like I said, I don't know.
None of my clients have ever done that. I'm sorry. I would usually know that answer otherwise.
Kim Hartsfield, what is your favorite cruise line? I think we're still clinging to Celebrity overall, but we haven't found one we don't like, honestly. So, Shelly just got off Carnival Magic, 1 day away from Platinum and ready for a change. Whoa, changed up right at Platinum. What cruise line is the best for food, entertainment for a family with teens? Oh, okay. You had me at Virgin until you said teens.
Royal Caribbean.
Or try something new and do Hawaii. So the choice is a new cruise line or going to Hawaii.
If you do Hawaii, you can go on Pride of America for Norwegian. Like if you wanted to cruise, that would be my suggestion.
But fly both ways.
Royal Caribbean on the bigger ships, amazing entertainment. Yeah. The food can be hit or miss. It's gotten worse, some people are saying, but like with teens, there's tons to do, and a lot of it is included, like, you know, the rock wall and the
flow rider.
Like, I can't think of words.
Those things.
The water slides, all of that stuff. So there's plenty to do. Yeah.
That's true. So that would be a good little jump to try something different would be Royal. Now, they don't like match status or anything, so you'd be starting
over. And the prices are going to be a lot higher.
Yes, they are. The only other one that would be comparable for like price-wise, well, MSC is always a step down in pricing normally.
And food.
But, yeah, your quality goes down.
They do have a lot of stuff for, like, kids, though. So
yeah. So MSC for more of a budget, but, like, hit or miss experience.
Different.
Royal if you want to pay more money and have a different experience. Yeah. Okay, Nellie says it's a Hanes shirt and it was 3XT. Okay, I got to go in our own store and look.
Maybe it just doesn't advertise at that.
Megan says she's a bumpkin. Oh, this is where... and then Laura said you're talking about me. That sound like cornbread, Laura says. Well...
Laura, we love you. Stop it.
All right, let's... Yeah, reseller says your accent is so mild. Yeah, it used to not be. I don't know. I do say y'all a lot. And sometimes if I'm
You do it on purpose.
Well, yeah, I do. Vonnevi wants to know, what is Riverside Debussy? Did I miss something? It's a river cruise we're going on.
So Riverside Luxury is, they took over
That's our next cruise.
The old Crystal Cruise river cruise ships, like 2 of them. And so they do river cruising. I think they only have out of Germany, and then they do, I don't know, somewhere in France right now. So very excited, but they just started in 2023 and they've gotten really good reviews, and we're going to check it out.
Yeah, we announced that one a few months ago, I think. So that's part of our next block is we're starting off with a river cruise. Funny thing is, our next trip, which was the Mediterranean trip, it's still starting the way that it always was going to start, and it's ending the way it was going to end. We just totally changed the middle.
This is why we don't announce things.
I know. I feel bad because, like, we love to change things and pull the plug. Like, when final payment comes up, we really always start questioning, are we really going to do something? So
sometimes opportunities arise, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Air Force Les says, how's Mama J doing? Pretty well, getting along. Good. Not too much, back pain, hip pain, all that stuff. Still a little bit, but hey. Elizabeth, you both walked over 10,000 steps on your Alaska cruise. Do you normally walk over 10,000 steps when you're home?
We go to the gym when we're home, but I don't think we get right at 10,000. No.
Douglas says, I never see you dance with D. Well, that's usually because it's hard to record that.
He does dance with
I do. Actually, if you saw on the Holland America deck party, I did get out there and dance, actually. Yeah. So.
And we slow danced a few times, but we don't record that because that would be awkward.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, there was one time where those people almost stole or they did steal our seats, actually. That didn't make the video because there wasn't a point. There wasn't a point to it. But y'all, they moved our stuff and they were like...
Anyway.
I got my seats back, so I was going to come to fisticuffs.
I was proud of you. That was really nice.
Barbie, how did you guys meet? Online. We met on the online dating. Is that what it's called? Yeah. We met you in Nassau when you were on the Freedom, and we thought you two were so paired well with each other.
Oh, thank you.
So much. Yeah, we did that online dating thing. Oh my gosh, Chloe Hutchinson has joined the membership. Welcome to the member club. You can now use all the fun little extra icons. And I hope by the next live stream, maybe I can add Orange Hat as an icon.
We'll try and do that before we leave home.
That's true. Daniel H. He's missed the last update. What are your plans for Barcelona since some people are not being nice to tourists? We're not going to Barcelona, actually.
Not because of that.
No, we canceled our Barcelona plans like
a couple weeks ago.
We were on the Panama Canal cruise. It was a while ago. Yeah. So we are not going to Barcelona. So hey.
I'm sorry to hear that that's happening, though.
Yeah. Ken, did the amount of daylight increase the further north you got? Yeah, we got up to 22 hours.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Interior.
All right, it's 8:30. Let's talk about some stuff. Y'all. Okay. All right, so I'm at 8:15 in chat. So if chat jumps to the bottom, we may have to either just have people retype their questions or something there. But all right, so we have a cruise announcement to make. Now, it's funny because I just was talking about how much we like to change our minds and do things. And our last live stream was when we announced that we were going to be doing the 2026 Coral Princess, was a 114-day world cruise, yada, yada. And we've really been sitting here thinking about that. And we're like, okay, that's going to be our first long cruise experience. We're excited, but we're like, you know what? We can't let that be. It's just not going to work out that's our long cruise, our first long cruise experience. So we booked another long cruise. We didn't cancel Coral.
No.
We're still going. We booked another long cruise. Now, I didn't make a fancy thing for it, but let's pull up. It's called the Pole to Pole, if you are familiar with Holland America. Boom! Here's this little bad boy. Now, this is in... I feel like I need to peek around the side. Hey, y'all.
There you are.
This is, I believe it starts on January 25th of 2025, so this is only about 6 months away. It starts in Fort Lauderdale. Does my mouse show on the screen? Oh, I don't think my mouse shows.
I'm seeing it.
Wait. No, I don't. You can't see my mouse. I wish I could show my cursor. It starts in Fort Lauderdale, and it goes through the Panama Canal. You can see it. Oh my gosh, I can't even point at things. And it goes all the way down the west coast of South America. It goes and it waves at Antarctica. Now, you don't set foot on the continent, but you get to go.
Right.
Hey,
it's not an expedition cruise.
Right. So you get scenic cruising for 4 days in Antarctica. You come back up the east coast of South America. You go into the Amazon River for 6 days. See that little gap over there? That's the Amazon River. Then you cross over and you hit 2 spots in Africa. I'm like, okay, so we're technically we've been to South America in the form of Colombia before. We're not technically collecting Antarctica, but Africa is going to be a new continent for us. And then you make your way up to, I don't know, there's some stuff in there that's in France and Spain, and then it makes its way up to Amsterdam, and that's actually where we're getting off. So this map that we're looking at,
so we're not doing the full thing.
Right. This little map here is 100 and... how many days? 133 days total.
That's 134, I think.
Okay. We're doing the first 100 days of this cruise. So we're doing from Fort Lauderdale around South America over to Africa up to Amsterdam, and then we get off and fly home.
Because we have other plans.
Yeah, because the ship does come back to Fort Lauderdale, but we already had some stuff booked.
But the part that we're getting off before is what we're doing this year. So it's like the Norway, Greenland, Iceland thing. So we're already doing that this year. So we're like, oh, well, that's different.
That's true. So after it leaves Amsterdam, it goes to, like you said, Norway, Greenland, Iceland, and then dips back down and comes to Fort Lauderdale. But we already got stuff planned. We don't want to change it because we got other people in the mix. Correct. And we're excited for it.
Exactly.
So we're flying home so that we can then do other stuff. But so now we have did I put it on the list? Oh, bam, there it is. So now in the mix.
It just looks small.
Right. Okay. Yeah, really. But this is 100 days and this is 114 days. So the list is not going to be big enough to cover our faces, but these are 2 mega cruises.
Oh, it's Volendam.
Yes, it's Holland America Volendam.
Which is one of their baby ships because those are the ones that go to the cool places, so you kind of have to go with those.
Yeah, so that's the pole to pole, or at least the first 100 days of the pole to pole. So this whole block right here is this is one trip, because this is the 5 different sailings that we're getting ready to go on right now. We've got some stuff in here, but it's not completely nailed down yet. Then we have this, and then all these big things. Y'all, we don't even know what to do with ourselves. So now we get to ramp up. We had 28 days on the same ship. Now we're going to have a 35-dayer on New Statendam. Then we're going to have the 100-dayer on Volendam, and then eventually the 114-day on Coral Princess.
Sensing a theme with Holland here. No.
Well, no, but then it goes to Princess.
They go to really cool... Oh, that's true, in Princess. They go to really cool places, and for us, at this point, it's more about the port.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Like, we want to go to as many places as possible, and Princess and Holland tend to do that. They do the longer cruises that, frankly, I can get better deals on. Yeah. So, that's why, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those ports.
Yeah, and we eventually do want to do, like, Galapagos proper, Antarctica proper, where you actually touch the continent, but we're going to save that for another time. Like, that's going to be a separate thought. This is enough of a thought for now.
Yeah.
But, good gosh, okay, South America, like, I feel like we're going everywhere in South America.
It's a lot, and we've already booked some excursions, and hopefully there'll be penguins and stuff, so we're really excited, yeah.
You get to go see penguins, like... These are their feet. OMG. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
So it's exciting.
All right, so we're excited for that. That's the only cruise announcement tonight. So if you were only here for the cruise announcement, and we do still have Coral Princess, which what did I? Oh, that's the picture of it. Yeah, okay, that's where the Coral Princess goes. That was the one that we announced last cruise week, last live stream. That's the word. That starts in Fort Lauderdale, goes through the Panama Canal, and goes all the way down and touches New Zealand. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. Australia, up through Singapore, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Sri Lanka. I'm skipping some of them. And then through the Suez Canal,
maybe,
we hope, through the Mediterranean.
TBD.
Yeah, Mediterranean. And then that one we are riding it all the way back to Florida. So that'll be a round trip on that.
You must love those damn ships.
Ooh, baby. And Princess.
And we do. No, we do. Like, we always have a good time. I find that the smaller ships are just so much easier to, like, get to know people, navigate. I don't know. It's just, they're simple, which makes it nice.
This one we just got off of was like a 1,900 capacity ship. Volendam, I think, is a 1,400?
14 or 15,
Or call it 2,000 and 1,500.
Yeah, it's very small.
I know.
But that makes getting on and off the ship pretty easy, which is nice.
That's true. All right, so let's jam through some questions. Mitten Travel, best snorkel spot in the ABC Islands.
Klein Bonaire.
Unless you're into turtles, Playa Pescado.
Yeah, but you don't really stay there too long.
No, you really don't. Carrie, Carnival Loyalty, 2 out of 3 people in a cabin are platinum, will the third be platinum with the benefits for the length of the cruise? No.
Unfortunately not, no.
No, if they're in the same cabin, I think you can claim, like, they can get the priority boarding with you, but that's about it.
You can invite them to, like, your platinum party, because you usually get to take a guest. Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah, they're not going to actually get platinum benefits just because they're in the cabin, no.
Yeah.
Picky Cruise, did the menu change in the MDR on the 28-day cruise? Oh, yeah. It was
every day.
Every night. They had some repeat dishes, but never a repeat menu.
It was cool.
Cruise Addict Junkie. Oh, that was funny. This was 20 minutes ago. Royal Caribbean has the World Cruise going on. Would you sail one if they do it again? I mean,
the 9-month one.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, they go to really cool spots.
They do.
We discussed it, and maybe.
I mean, it would be the only thing we do that year.
Yeah, you can't fit anything else in after that.
We would just have to pick a year, and that would be a 9 months that we would just travel.
I feel like if they do it again, they're going to jack those prices up so high because they know the demand is there now because of, like, TikTok and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, because I want to say this first time around, the pricing, like, they didn't know what they were up to, and they priced it real low.
Well, depending on the room type, yeah.
Interior. For me, because that's what we have. Actually, on one of our upcomings, we have a...
Oh, yeah. So that's why we forgot to mention. So we had a balcony on the Coral Princess. We downgraded to an ocean view, which allowed us to have more money to book this new cruise. So you give a little, you take a little, you know. So it worked out in our favor.
Yeah, so we'll have an interior on the pole to pole.
We think.
Because good gracious.
It's a guarantee. Who knows?
Oh, that's true.
You could get upgraded. I don't know.
And we're currently in an ocean view on the Princess one. So.
100 days in an interior.
I think it would be lovely.
It's fine. Like, it doesn't really bother us, honestly.
Kayla, any recommendations for a first-time cruiser who wants to go to Bermuda? Best line out of New York, Baltimore, or Boston for Bermuda, or anywhere on the East Coast, really? Oof, we could unpack that one for a while.
Yeah.
Baltimore is only going to give you a choice of a couple of ships. It's going to be either something like Carnival Pride or the Vision of the Seas.
For Royal.
Both small and old. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what New York sends out.
You can get, like, a larger Royal ship and usually some Norwegian. And Boston is, I think, Norwegian and Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. They're all, like, slightly different. It depends on if they have, like, ports you want to go to. Yeah, like you said, it's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I mean, normally Bermuda is you're just going to Bermuda, typically.
Right.
But,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, that's too much without knowing a little bit more about you and what you like in a vacation and all. That's like something a travel agent could handle.
Hey, I know one. If you're looking for one, you can send me a quote request, ParoDeeJay.com/travel.
What? ParoDeeJay.com/travel?
I was quite busy today, y'all. Thank you.
I know. There were a lot of quote requests today. And people joining our Facebook group, because I knew when the Kodiak video hit, I talked about the Facebook group in the video. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, today's the day. All right, looking for question marks. Marcia and Alan, would you do the Westerdam Arctic Circle all over again? Yeah, we've talked about
probably not next year, though.
No, we're already jammed for next year. But if, like a future year, I'd love seeing some of those places again and doing something different in the places.
Do some more trails.
Or like tours with Deadliest Catch, because the number one comment on our Dutch
people
Harbor
were kind of
video,
sad that we didn't.
You didn't do Deadliest Catch.
There weren't any though. Like, to be fair,
I know. So. Bastiman, does the Holland Pinnacle class have a jazz band usually? Oh my gosh, Holland Pinnacle. Okay.
Yeah, in
Ocean Bar is the smaller classes. The large ships, I feel like they have the Ocean Bar.
We're about to go in New Statendam, so we'll
look for one for you.
We'll learn again. I don't think so, though.
All right, we'll look for one for you.
Yeah.
All right. Rose says, are you going to do any more Holland cruises? Yeah, we just talked about that. So, yeah. Alyssa, any idea when June 2026 for Carnival dates will be available for booking? Ooh.
June of 26 is probably going to be this September, possibly all the way into November. It just depends when they decide to drop them. It'll be the fall. Okay. Yeah.
Marcia, any idea if Holland will be doing that Alaska cruise in 26? I haven't heard yet. 25 for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think it just depends on how it keeps going.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we enjoyed it, so I would like to do it again. Kim Hartsfield, favorite cruise line. We already talked about Celebrity. Marcia, any tips on tipping on excursions? I don't really give tipping tips because it's so...
It's up to you.
Subjective is the word I like to use.
We do tip, but it's based on, the service and what you think. So.
Yeah, so that's totally up to you did you think the people went above and beyond? Carolyn Lowe, what was the name of the app you used in Hawaii when you drove around the island and it told you all about the sites? It's now called Guide Along. It used to be called the Gypsy Guide, which was a play on GPS, but you're not supposed to use the word gypsy anymore. So it's now called Guide Along. Lydia Clift, if there were space cruises, would you go on one? Now, that's actually something I've thought about.
I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a child, so of course I would.
I'm on question mark. 'Cause
you have to go with me.
I know. Well, both in space and I'm thinking of like submarines and stuff too. When something goes wrong,
you can't really fix that.
You're not gonna have like an escape route. Now, if something goes wrong on a ship, you've got lifeboats, you've got
Coast
air
Guard
to breathe, on the most part. I mean, I saw Titanic. I know that.
That was a long time ago.
I would have to question a space cruise. I don't know. Andrew K, have you cruised out of San Francisco? No, we have not. We've been to San Francisco on Princess, but we have not sailed from there. No. Deb, can you book dining before you sail on Holland?
You can, and if you want early dining, book early because it's the first thing to fill up. So we usually just book the open seating is what it's called, which is like your time dining. And you generally just get in line. You sometimes can book specific times, but it doesn't seem to work that well for some reason.
Yeah, there's always like a reservation line.
It says it's there, but then you can never get it. So,
yeah, so you can't, I say just stand in line. You normally just are fine.
Or book, early dining if you can.
Mike Hood, question, flying to, I think that's Fort Lauderdale. It says FFL. Let's go Fort Lauderdale. Where do you recommend to stay? I don't have any Fort Lauderdale recommendations, really, but maybe chat does. Yeah, so we don't, for Miami and Fort Lauderdale, we really don't have specific picks. We just literally go where we can get the best deal, and we change it every single time.
Usually Marriott of some sort. Yeah.
Shirley has guardianship of a 12-year-old. What do I need to take her on a cruise other than a birth certificate? Now, you might need to know cruise line.
Yeah, if you have actual guardianship and signed paperwork, I would say that shows that you have control over the 12-year-old. If not, you need a notarized document from the parent saying that it's okay to take them out of the country, essentially, and it has to be notarized. Sometimes they'll ask you for it, sometimes they don't, but you do need that.
Yeah, but I would say check with the cruise line.
It's
just
different.
To be sure. Yeah, when in doubt, ask the cruise line. Yeah. Crazy Cat Traveler, do you still have your emotional support soap? I do, and it smells delicious. It's in the other room, yeah. Does it bring back too many painful memories? No, I have nothing but joyful memories of my emotional support soap, because that's what it's there for. It smelled like Christmas trees, and it was great. Michelle ate at Cayo Caribe and enjoyed it.
Good.
Nice. Please tell me you had some great mofongo. It was good.
Garlic.
Kim, since Jay does In the Shower, could you maybe do an In the Lavatory on one of your international flights? I want to visit Europe, but I know my bladder won't last that long flight time. They're small.
The problem is that, like, they're all different.
Well, that's true. Every airline,
like our last flight we just took, holy moly, I'm 6 feet tall. You could literally walk in the door and stand and sit and wash your hands. You could not move around.
I didn't go in that one.
You did not.
I've been in them. It's awful.
Usually on the bigger flights, the bathroom's going to be larger, though.
Yeah, which
you can take a camera in there, but I don't know if it'll be good because they're all different.
Yeah, unless you're flying on, if we're on like a Boeing 787, I don't even know what planes are, and you're not. I know
we don't know planes.
Yeah. Wu-Tang says, question, you seem to not like Mr. Sancho's. Why? We still like Mr. Sancho's. It's good when you're ready to party down and be there with a lot of friends and have weak drinks. So if you want that, which, I mean, I still enjoy that vibe. We just haven't been in a while because I haven't been in the mood for that, I don't think.
Yeah. We go with friends, generally.
Yeah. If you've got, like, a big group and doing, because last time we were there, we did line dances in the pool and all that stuff, and I'm like, this is fun, but... somebody said they missed the 35-day, but maybe when I popped up the thing, they saw it. It's technically, it's because it shows up as a 21 and a 14. They sold it as a 35, but we got a better deal by booking them separately as a 21 and a 14, so that's how it's how it lined up. Orange Cone says 35 days for us. Oh, to Alaska on the Norwegian Encore. I thought you meant you were going to be on Encore.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Are you going to be on Encore for 35 days? I don't know. That's either a countdown or a total time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brad West bringing up the Ben and David stuff. Have you ever gotten approached by crew about shooting? I know you only mentioned you shoot for a short time.
No.
The only time I've ever had problem was a land resort in Florida.
We also use a teeny tiny camera.
Well, that's true. It is literally like smaller than my phone.
I don't know if people just don't really notice, but we try to be discreet.
Well, you said I was getting some looks on...
You did, actually, on Holland.
I got more looks on this last cruise we were on than I think I have on any other line in a while.
We'll just say that it was a lot of people who have cruised quite a bit. That we were some of the younger people on the ship. We
were noticeable.
Very. And I mean, we're not tiny.
How many times did we get said, oh, you must be the youngest people on the ship?
Are you on your honeymoon? It was so cute. No, but, we ended up, like, really enjoying everybody. But, yeah, we did get some interesting looks when you were walking around trying to film.
I mean, and you'll notice, like, we went up to the crow's nest actually, we did go through there 2 times. But that was the one area where I felt the most uncomfortable because there's, like,
everyone stares at you. And I'm like, we were trying not to film people, but there's never a time when it wasn't busy.
It's like, I wanted to kind of show, like, the coffee bar, and there was always people at the coffee bar. So I'm just like, here's the coffee bar, let's go look at games.
We could do it at, like, midnight, maybe. But it was still light, so I think people were still in there.
I'm sleeping at midnight. Karen says, cruising out of Vancouver in July, what can you tell me about the cruise terminal? It has a lot of steps to go through.
Have patience.
Yeah, but just follow the instructions. Yeah.
Usually they're boarding a lot of ships at once, and it can get a little confusing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's all we do is listen to where the people tell us to go, because there's like 5 or 6 different phases. It's the most phases of any terminal that we've had to go through.
It's a lot.
Christine, do you bring any special snacks or treats when you cruise? Not normally.
I think this time we're going to bring some, like, protein cookies just so we survive in Germany before.
We don't have to buy as much food because we have a lot of hotel time and we don't necessarily, we want to try some local food, but I don't want to eat out 3 meals a day.
No, it gets so expensive. And then probably some Crystal Light stuff, maybe. That's about it.
Monica, was the last Alaskan cruise on Holland in May?
No, it was June.
I don't know if they mean the one that we're putting videos out for now. That's actually, that was June. Mm. And then, or they mean last time, because last time Nordham was September. So I don't. Hopefully, we answered that question properly.
One way or another.
Susan White, have you sailed on Ruby Princess? We have not.
No.
But it would be just like we've done Emerald, we've done Caribbean, we've done a few in that class, actually, but not Ruby specifically. Let's see. Kim says, I heard you mention on your last Alaska segment, about puffins. Gotcha. Highly recommend going to Maine. So many puffin opportunities. Have you been to Maine? We have. I
used to work in Maine for a summer. But I didn't see any puffins there because I was too busy. But that's cool.
We have puffins coming up in this series, actually. So, hey. Frank Simmons, please, a quick review of Harmony of the Seas. We have not sailed it. Done. Kendall Floyd, headed to Curacao in November. What is something you recommend to do in Curacao? We're doing a free walking tour, but we'll have at least 4 hours afterwards.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, getting to a beach or something is always our main goal.
Yeah, swimming with the turtles. But yeah, the the art on the buildings is beautiful, but if you're doing a walking tour, you're going to see that. If you like Curacao liquor, you could go to like the tasting thing there. Is it a distillery?
The distillery, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot to do in Curacao, but it's pretty spread out, so transportation may be your biggest thing.
Yeah, maybe just hop on a short island tour, because if you're doing a walking tour, you're going to get the cute downtown part, like across the floating bridge. But if you want to see more of the island, maybe just something like
Irie tours, they usually have like some different timed tours, so maybe they have one that fits in with your schedule. That's a good one, though.
Because if you have one, that's right, trying to do 2 timed tours, that's tough, yeah. Brad, have you ever attended an art auction or bought art on a cruise ship? Yes and no.
Yeah, we definitely attended back in the day when it was like, hey, free champagne. No, we didn't really drink that much. But yeah, we did some art auctions. And then on this last one, we did like some art seminars because like no one was going to them. And I felt bad. And I was like, I'll learn about art. Yeah,
we were the only ones. It was us and one other couple. And
we did Salvador Dali and Thomas Kincaid. And then we did art trivia and we won.
We did.
Because we're art masters.
We're art aficionados.
I like learning about art. I thought it was pretty fascinating, actually.
Monica, how many Southeast Asia cruises have you completed?
0.
Judy, what is your favorite port to sail out of? We've only been to Florida ports.
Canaveral's easy.
Yeah, I mean, for us, like, for convenience, it's usually Port Canaveral. For scenic sailing, we always used to say Manhattan because we love that sail out. I want to say you've added Lisbon to the list.
That's not like an easy get, though.
No, it's not.
Portugal.
They didn't say an easy get. They just said favorite to sail out of.
Yeah, sailing out of Lisbon is beautiful.
Yeah, but for scenery... Yeah, I mean, I would say something like Manhattan, because just having the skyline and the Statue of Liberty and all that stuff.
That's always cool.
Yeah, convenience, I don't know why we're like Port Canaveral people, it seems like.
Yeah.
Charles Turner, next cruise is to Bimini. Would you have any suggestions?
Renting golf carts is always something that people like to do and drive around. We've never done it.
Never done it.
Other than that,
I mean, there's the free beach.
You go to the beach usually, and if you want to like have chairs, it depends on what cruise line you're going with.
Splash me in the nose.
A lot of them.
Virgin.
If it's Virgin, it's included. If it's any other cruise line, you have to pay for like chairs and umbrellas and like entrance fees and stuff. So.
Yeah, because you can do the beach club. You get a day pass to the beach club, but it's not like how we showed it on Virgin. It's like you buy food. You know, nothing's really included, but you get access to a pool.
I swam with sharks there. That was pretty epic.
That's
so if you're into that, that was a good time. But that's an excursion. So
yeah, we've really only done Bimini. We did it twice on Virgin, and then maybe 2 or 3 other times. So not the most experience with Bimini, but
yeah.
Hey. Bob Schultz, any plans to visit Celebration Key? Oh yeah,
yes.
We'll sneak down there at some point. Laura, going on our first Alaska cruise in 15 days. It's our first Princess cruise as well. I forgot to book our dining. Do they do walk-ups for the main dining rooms?
They do. I know in September they're changing that slightly, but they do go early because the lines get very long.
Yeah, hopefully you like to either eat like before about 6 or after about like 8, because if you want to go during those prime times.
They'll have, usually it's like reservations, no reservations line. So you'll see that when you walk up to the dining room.
Well, true. Eric, are you as surprised at the current number of Sweet Caroline occurrences? Did you think it would be more or less? I kind of thought it would be more. Because we're at what? I think about 24, and we're over halfway through the year. Now, granted, we don't hang out in a lot of piano bars.
I was going to say, we're in the piano bar. It was definitely...
Because like 2 of the times, I don't know if they've both even been shown yet, but 2 of the times that it has happened on this last cruise... Westerdam. It was playing over the overhead speakers, and I'm just like, okay, great. It's in the rotation. I'm just going to experience this every so often. But
do you think we'll hear it on Riverside?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? I think it'd be
going through Germany. I don't think
if Germany likes Sweet Caroline.
No. Just Cody says, no other YouTubers are doing the river cruises. You may gain a lot of new subscribers. Yeah, I mean, we enjoyed our one and only river cruise.
Yeah. We loved it.
With this being a sort of a brand new company, I'm kind of excited for that too. So, hey, they'll be like, but then they'll just be like, when are you doing another river cruise? And I'll be like, oh, time to plan one. Anyway.
There's so many river cruise companies. Like, it's insane.
Let's see. Marcia and Alan, we are thinking of doing the Arctic Circle with Holland in 26. But after watching your videos, maybe rethinking it, what are your thoughts? What time of year is it? Because June was not good. They're still planning to do the Arctic Circle, the Alaska one, in 25 in the same time frame. I don't know that there's going to be any less ice.
Yeah, I mean, I would call it a gimmick. But, it's a good gimmick to have, but like logistically, it just depends on the weather and stuff. So I don't know. It didn't really faze me. I kind of could tell that we weren't gonna make it. Spoilers.
You could. Oh yeah.
Well, if you've been following our social media.
Yeah, because we posted that on socials, but we could tell as the day went on and there got to be more and more ice and bigger and bigger ice. We're like, this is not looking very ice for us.
It was still a good day, but
Yeah. I'll let you do that one if you want to.
What?
Kyle says the YouTube bribe must have been generous to book the pole cruise. Oh, this is where we showed the cruise. Okay, good. Mary Ellen, you get to Montevideo. You have friends in Montevideo.
Oh, very
Dang
cool.
On. There's where we answered the ship question. David, which group do you post your schedule list? Oh, it's ParoDeeJay Shenanigans Squad on Facebook, which after the stream, I'll go approve. Make sure you answer the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, I might think you're a robot, because we do get robots trying to sneak into the group.
Every day.
Yeah, Laura says it's just a poll cruise. Yeah, we're only doing the one poll.
That's right.
We're skipping the other poll, but we're doing that poll this year, so does that count?
Yeah.
If we hit the one poll this year and the next poll the next year.
Different year, it's fine.
Funny. All right, so this is where, so I'm only about a half hour behind still. James, I did a 6-month world cruise when I was in the Navy. That is true.
James.
That is true. Steve, any tips for avoiding or getting over jet lag quickly?
If you know any, let us know.
Yeah, I say don't listen to us is the one, because we did all the stuff we weren't supposed to do when we flew to Amsterdam last time.
We went to sleep, we slept all day. Yeah, it's hard. It really is hard.
But I don't know what the actual tips are. I know they say go ahead and try to get on like the eating schedule of the new place as opposed to staying on the eating schedule of the old place. We need tips ourselves.
There's some sort of like vitamin or gummy or something you can take that like helps your body like regulate to the new times. That I haven't tried it. I forget what it's called. I've seen it on like TikTok. I don't know.
Wow. Cruise Addict Junkie, how do you get your mail when you go on such long cruises?
Mama J.
Mama J collects it, and if it looks important, she takes a picture of it and sends it to me and goes, should I open this? And if I give her permission, can I say she legally opens it? She may or may not open it and send me a picture of the contents. With permission. I have a signed affidavit that she may open my mail. Just kidding.
It's notarized.
All right. All right, there's where we talked about it. There, cabin. Matt Rogers, we've done 15 plus comped casino cruises on Celebrity. Dang, I couldn't get in their program. We would like to try Princess or Holland. Which casino program do you prefer between the two? Now, I've never cracked Holland's casino program either, but I love the heck out of Princess.
Princess is amazing because you can book anything that they have on the books. 3 cruises per offer, up to 20 days per cruise, stuff like that. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Princess, I make sure that we stay in their program. Where was Thomas says we get off the Volendam the day you get on. Best wishes. Oh my gosh. So you're right before the world cruise.
Sorry, we're gonna miss you.
Man. Okay, where will the ship go if you can't go through the Suez? I mean, we watched what the Royal Caribbean one did this year.
They went to Africa.
Yeah, they went around South Africa.
I'm not opposed to that either, so it'll be an adventure.
That's possible. The sister says, on the long cruises, does the cruise line help you with visas?
It tells you, no, I do that. It tells you what you need and things like that. Like for Brazil, I know that the time we're getting out of there is when they're going to start their new protocols of having to have a certain visa, which we are just missing. So that's good. But they'll tell you like, you know, where it is. But it's your responsibility to get your own visas. Yeah. Sometimes on the ship, they'll like help you get them before you get somewhere, because sometimes you have to have them like
it's a
5 days before you get somewhere, which is a little difficult to do. So depends on the cruise line.
True. Texani Travel says they're going to be on New Statendam August 24th for the Midnight Sun and North Cape cruise.
We will see you there.
We're going to be going to Norway together. That's the Norway portion.
That's
exciting.
Exciting.
That's the 14-dayer. Nice.
Trying to figure out how to pack for that.
Inez. Oh no, it went away. Go back up. I was almost there. I'll find it somewhere. The comment was something about that they did. Oh, there it was. I did an around the world cruise this year with Cunard. Be prepared for 4 seasons weather-wise, but it's amazing.
That's really cool.
Let's see. Anna Jordan just got home from a land tour of Japan. 13-hour time change from the East Coast. Time travel is real. Had a great time.
Oh man.
Yeah, because we're gonna lose a day when we go across the international date line. I don't know. That's on Princess though. Nurse Tara, going on Journey's cruise on the Pride. Do they do the midnight buffet on those special cruises? Oh, did they bring it back? COVID shut it down. I don't know.
The Journey's cruises used to. I haven't seen it though. to be honest with you.
Have we done? So we haven't done a Journeys cruise, I don't think, since the restart.
The Greenland cruise was a Journeys
cruise. You were correct.
They did not have one on there.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
I'm going to say maybe not, because we had the throwback sea day and all that stuff. Yeah. You're right, but they did not do. Yeah, I'm going to give...
The Greenland cruise.
Well, the Canada cruise. I'm going to say that's a probably not, and I think it got eaten by COVID. But
yeah.
Anyway. Mike Hood, best place to stay. Okay, we already talked about Fort Lauderdale. We already answered that one, which was no answer. Where are my other questions? Robert, are you going to keep doing photos by day? Oh, yeah, we've been doing that for a while. Well, some places we go are not really...
Like the Caribbean, I don't do as much, but like anywhere like super naturey, of course. And for like Europe, yes, I'm going to.
Lee Ann, does Majestic have a library with games? My brain cannot remember that specifically.
Majestic is the one that has like the Asian kind of theme.
Harmony, and we went to that restaurant. I would have to look at a deck plan, is actually my answer.
I think it's where they did like the summer solstice party thing, that area.
Okay.
I believe that was like tables for games and stuff. And I don't know if it's a library, but they do have games.
This thing keeps splashing me now that it's half full. I get lemonade up my nose.
I believe it does, though, yes.
Rick V wants to know any tips for Carnival Firenze. Nothing that we didn't mention in the videos.
Have fun.
So, yeah, just have fun on Firenze. Enjoy that Italian theming. And I think we said all of our words in the series. Yeah. Centra, is Adventure of the Seas a good ship for a first-time cruiser? Yeah.
It's a good ship.
If that's the one you got a deal on and you want to do that, yeah. Oh, Rick V has not been with us in a while, I can tell with that question.
Oh, yeah. No, Rick, we don't have kitties anymore.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, we lost our last cat. So Rick V has not been to our updates, which is fine.
That's okay.
We're hard to keep up with, but yeah, that was about 2 years ago. John Stroman, when traveling in Europe, do you use local currency or credit cards?
Both.
I do both. Probably mostly credit cards. Well, Europe is easier because you can just go euro. South America, they got all kinds of different currencies going on down there, but I would say credit cards for me.
Yeah, well, you need some currency for like going to the restrooms. You have to pay for that generally, things like that. Yeah.
So we're probably going to have to get some like various South American country currency because they don't share, right? They all have their own individual, Marcia and Alan been wondering if you have any support staff. You were able to get the Westerdam videos out very fast. Nope.
That's what all those sea days were for.
It's just us.
Yep.
Just us. Wu-Tang says Mofongo is a good boy band name. Oh yeah, it's like what's Menudo? It's like Menudo where Ricky Martin came from. There's that one.
Crafty one about starting as a travel consultant. My best advice is just to go to, I can't think of anything tonight.
Hostagencyreviews.com
and do some research on what you think is a good fit for you. And just know you don't get paid until people actually travel. So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. There's tons of training involved in it. It's a great career opportunity. Reach out to, once you get started, your people that you hang out with, local churches, volunteer programs, things like that, people who are like-minded for travel. But it's very slow building usually, but it's a great career to have, especially if you love traveling. Yeah,
I'd say advertising and waiting for your payments are the hardest parts.
People always ask, how do we get people? Well, YouTube. It goes hand in hand. We make the videos. People have watched us for years. They know us, that we're giving advice anyway, so now it just works out.
Yeah, it's been a blessing that they sort of went hand in hand like that. So, and thanks to anybody who is a client or potentially thinking of becoming a client.
You guys rock.
Especially even if you have any recently booked bookings within the past month or so, they might be able to be transferred and stuff.
Depending on the cruise line,
Just go to ParoDeeJay.com/travel. All right, anyway, skip ad. Rick V, do you collect any ducks that you see on the ships? If they're really special, we'll pick them up and keep them. Normally, we'll just either look at them and move on or rehide them.
Usually because we don't have room.
Yeah, but see, there's like a couple. There's a few up here on the rack. Oh, look, there's the Westerdam tulip right there. I added that to the shelf.
And then we've been sent some by
let me get
some
my
of
big
the Paramaniacs as well.
Look at that. That's the best collection right there. Y'all remember that collectible?
Oh, you want to
see that collectible right there? Holy moly. Scott wants to know, are you packing regular luggage or carry-on?
No, this is big. It's like, I think we're gone 82 days.
I think we're actually taking big suitcase, little suitcase, and backpack. So I think we're each taking, not for this one?
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, that's for the World Cruise
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
Never mind, because that's a lot to wheel around.
Norway, Greenland, Iceland, but then Germany
Correct.
is 85 degrees. And so it's like hot and cold. So it's like, but I'm really trying to be smart with clothing. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's the 2 long cruises where we don't have so much motion and ship changing that we might take the extra bag. But yeah, we're doing big bag, backpack.
Correct.
Yeah. Vancouver Port, bring your patience. Yeah, really. Oh, it's 9:04 and I didn't put the hat on yet.
Okay.
But that's because I'm only at 8:50 in chat. Hey, y'all.
That's not terrible.
No, I'm only 15 minutes behind now. 14. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Sunday stream. If this is your first stream, I always say this. This is going to look good. This is going to be a good color combination. I can already tell. It's become a thing for a long time that at 9 o'clock in the live stream, this happens. So for the rest of the stream, I'm going to look like gardening grandma. That's got a nice little angle to it there. But yes, this hat is from our Carnival Ecstasy 2019 series, if you had not seen that. Go back and relive some of our joyful pre-COVID cruise videos. You know we have 1,800 videos on our channel?
That's a lot.
That is a lot. There's a lot of history there because we've been doing this for 9 years. Mm-hmm. Well, okay, don't count the year that cruising was shut down, but there's a lot of history on our channel, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe the ones that were right from the restart, skip those because all those protocols were annoying. No, I'm kidding. Marty, have you been on Mariner of the Seas? We have. Yeah. We do have. Actually, that was one of our last cruises before COVID.
I love that ship.
We do. Taya's travel tips. I know you're close to completing the Carnival fleet. Oh, yeah, one away. Are you close to completing any other fleet? No, I wouldn't say so.
Holland, I don't think, has as many ships. So.
Well, yeah, the lines that only have like 11 or 13 ships. That
not
might not
close.
Be so bad.
Not like that close, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that'd be our second closest, probably.
Virgin would be easy. They only have 4 ships.
We've done 2 of the 4.
Disney, they keep adding. You know, there's some smaller fleets.
Okay, so Virgin, because we're only missing 2 Virgin
there
ships.
You go.
Hey, nice. Mike, have you ever sailed from Brooklyn? We have not.
No.
So no tips on Brooklyn. We've only done Manhattan. Marcia, have you ever considered the Aranui in French Polynesia? I can honestly say I've never considered that in my life because I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
Is it a place? Is it a thing?
Is it a cruise line that I have not heard of? I don't know.
Oh, it could be a ship?
Probably.
Aranui. Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
We'll look it up, but I don't even know what it is, so I'll see. SB, did you see any offers of bear watching excursions in Kodiak? I know Holland doesn't offer. Yeah, flight seeing, right?
Yeah, was it Kodiak? That was
Did they take you to Katmai?
Yeah, I don't think it was offered through Holland.
Oh, no. You're right. But people did an independent one.
We're booking them. You just have to watch your timing. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe they're getting a little weird about the flight seeing, which I understand. There's a lot of like flight seeing incidents and things. Deborah will be on the Carnival Horizon in Bonaire on my birthday, looking for a great tour, but not beach type or snorkeling. Any suggestions? Most of your tours are going to want to take you to a beach. Now, we've only done one sort of overall island tour before, we've done 2. There was Bonaire Vista Tours. They went out of business. COVID got them. But Shekinah Tours, if you see probably one of our more recent Bonaire videos, we did an island tour with Shekinah, but they're the ones that dropped us off at Eden Beach Resort.
And then picked us up.
And then picked us back up. I think that was optional, though. So you could do the island tour where you go to the Kadushi Distillery, you go drive around to all these little towns.
Flamingos, the salt flats. Yeah.
Slave huts.
I mean, there's a lot to see and do. Just walking around town is cool, too.
Yeah, I'd say look up Shekinah Tours, Shekhinah. I think it's like a Hebrew word. Mm-hmm. And they do island tours, and they did a good job with ours. So, but they're the only real vendor that we've used that's still active in Bonaire. That's hopefully still active.
Yeah, true.
Tia says, we got on our cruise to Alaska a few weeks ago. They were playing Sweet Caroline as we walked on, and nothing the rest of the week.
Weird.
I bet people complained. Just kidding. Jenny Hill, what is your favorite cruise line for food? Virgin?
Yeah, Virgin Voyages.
We just got off an Alaska cruise to Holland and loved it. Nice. Yeah, Virgin for food.
Good.
Daniel wants to know, is ParoDeeJay excited about the Olympics? Now, we don't have television anymore.
We're going to be on cruises during it, which probably don't broadcast it. We're going to be close to where it is happening in, like, Paris.
Yeah, we're going to be in France in, like, September.
Yeah, so not really, but...
We're going to be all over the north coast of France. I forgot where
I love watching the Olympics.
Where are we going
hopefully
again?
We'll get some footage of it.
We're going to all these French places, but they have nothing to do. Yeah, that's September 10th, so that's not even around the things. And we have some Spain and stuff in there too. I love the sports. I am very much the sports. So yes, anytime sports are available, I'll put on my Cleveland Browns hat. That's not what this is. Heidi loves Salvador and Thomas. She's on a first name basis with them. Don't even ask about my collection of Thomas stuff sitting in boxes.
Oh, no.
Salvador has a unique, eclectic style. Yes, old Sal. I call him Sal. That's it.
We go
Sal
back
and Tom.
many, many years.
Yeah, Sal and Tom. So I'm like, they're good.
Melting clocks. No.
Christine, on the long cruises you were doing, is laundry included or do you have to pay for it? I know on the 9-month they said it's part of the packages.
On Holland, no.
Right.
Princess, yes.
But
it's
only
part
because
of that.
Is it because it's only because of loyalty though?
Right.
Okay.
Princess is because I'm elite.
Yeah.
Thanks. TA training. But yeah, no, Holland's not. But Holland has like a stuff the bag for $35 deal, and they're pretty big bags, so you can fit quite a bit in there.
I think on the 28-day cruise, we only sent in two bags because they hold a lot. Yep. It's not like the flimsy paper or plastic. It's a cloth bag, so you can jam on that thing real hard. I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was worth $35 a bag for how much I crammed in there.
Otherwise, you usually pay like $4 for a pair of socks.
No, thank you.
Don't do per piece if you can avoid
barefoot. I'm giving up on socks, y'all. This just in. Paulia, Beth, I like how you just questioned. Oh, ding dong. Yeah, there you go. Best snorkeling for turtles. Now, guaranteed turtles is Playa Pescado. It could be pescado, but I say Playa Pescado in Curacao. Failing that, where have been your best places besides Hawaii for turtles?
Grand Cayman, you can go to the turtle place.
Oh, you can get in the little...
Technically, I think you can swim with them there.
In the lagoon.
Never have. But keep in mind, it's a turtle farm.
Yeah, they eat them.
Yeah, we don't. But to each his own. So you definitely see turtles there. In the wild, it's hard to say. Half Moon Cay, I've had really good luck the last few times seeing them if you go with Carnival or Holland.
St. Thomas is usually like okay for turtles, but not always.
Usually St. Thomas, St. John as well. So there's a few places they're known to just be.
But old Fisherman's Beach there in Curacao is like...
It's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
You are going to see turtles.
If you stay around.
Bobby says, are you ever doing all-inclusive resorts again? Yeah, we keep talking about putting one back in the schedule. Then usually a cruise gets in the way.
We keep booking cruises.
But I would love to jump down and do some either like, Puerto Vallarta Cabo side or even back down to Riviera Maya side. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I keep wanting to go to Mexico because, you can go tons of places, but I'm always drawn to Mexico.
I love Mexico. Well, we speak a little bit of Spanish, so it helps.
True.
Yeah.
Here we go. It says, FYI, Fat Bear winner, Grazer, which I did vote for. Return to Brooks Falls with the two cutest babies ever, Biggie and Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
Wow.
I love it.
Nice.
I like whoever names them.
Yeah. It went away.
Oh.
It went away. There it goes. Nope, that's not where I was either. Oh, people are saying goodnight, and they're saying hat time.
Oh. Good night.
Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. There it is.
Biggie and
Amy, Amethyst, says, I'll be curious to see the Sweet Caroline count on your world cruise.
Oh, yeah.
We may just have to go to the piano bar on purpose and be
They have a piano bar. So.
I feel like next year I should try to collect as many Sweet Carolines
I'm just going to request it.
Okay, I think that we're going to have to put some ground rules in place that neither one of us or any party that we are actively traveling with can request Sweet Caroline, but I'm going to try to hear it as many times as I can in 2025. We have to change the game up to some degree. Either that or we change songs. You can count Don't Stop Believin' or Living on a Prayer or something like that. But I feel like I need to hear Sweet Caroline as many times. I want triple-digit Sweet Carolines next year. What? Eric says Germany's version of Sweet Caroline is sung by David Hasselhoff. I believe that. I believe he would have done that. He probably did. Oh, House of the Dragon came on, so we lost people at 9.
We started watching that again.
Nice. Rick V, would you guys go through the Drake Passage?
It does go through there. Yeah,
we're going to have to on that Antarctica.
I don't think there's a choice.
Did I say? I hope I said Antarctica. Yeah, I did.
You did.
Michelle, will you be doing any cruises with Ricky and Laura? We have got like 2 or 3 planned, okay? We are like balling these days. I think it might only be 2. But hey, 2 is better than 0.
So yes.
Right? Cornbread? No, what's her name? Laura. Right, Laura. I'm not going to start calling her Cornbread.
Do not.
Should be like, Okay. One tip I have with jet lag: set your watch to your destination time as soon as you board the plane. Don't think about what time it is at your origin. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
I usually do that, and I still slept for an entire day in Amsterdam. But that actually is good advice. Thomas, do you have a good Rhine River cruise that is not expensive?
River cruises in general are expensive, but you have to think of everything that's included with them. So, yes and no.
I know. I wonder who is like the most economical people doing Rhine River. I mean, Amma was not bad in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, there's
You're
some
still
of them that you go with. You can choose not to do like the all-inclusive package.
Oh, right.
So that might be your best bet. You would just do like your own excursions, no drink package, no Wi-Fi, anything like that. So to keep it cheap, that would be the way to go. And there's a company that's newer, and I cannot think of the name of it, but I will Google it when I'm done with this.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't know it either.
I don't either. You've been doing the training, and I don't pay attention to
there's
that.
so many river cruise companies, I cannot keep them straight without looking at something, honestly.
Linda has a question that we actually have a whole video about, which is convenient. How did you go about renting a car when you were in Hawaii? If you go on our channel and search up Turo, Turo, we have a whole video about how we did it, what addresses we had them delivered to, and all that stuff. So just look up ParoDeeJay Turo, Turo. Boom, up it comes. It's actually going to be linked in our Anchorage Part 2 video coming up also in like 4 days. So... Rose says, a lot of places in South America do change USD. Ecuador is the only place that has USD as its currency. Hey. Because I think we have stops. All right, guys, let's examine the map.
I'm excited to go to Ecuador.
All right. Quito, there it is. Manta Quito, that's our Ecuador. Now, where is the one south of that? Salveri Trujillo. I don't actually know. That's not Peru yet, right? Oh my gosh, I got a lot of learning to do. I wish there was...
Peru. I'm excited to go to Peru, too.
Okay. I wish there were country boundaries on here so that I knew where Ecuador stopped and Peru began. I know Lima is Peru, but I don't know where Trujillo or Salaveri is.
I would have to look.
Yeah, so we hit Ecuador, Peru, Argentina, Chile, not in that order, Brazil, because Argentina's over here. And then some other stuff up there at the top. Guys, I need to look at a map.
We go to a lot of places in Brazil.
A lot of yeah.
Brazil.
We're in Brazil for like 3 weeks, I swear. And then we go in the Amazon River and pet piranhas.
We don't. But we do go in the Amazon River, which is so cool.
I get to be like, I live in the Amazon.
I'm a piranha.
I'm a piranha.
If you know what that movie is, let us know.
Christine G. Oh, yeah, here's a hint. The color of... Okay, I'm a clown. Excuse me.
Oh, it's in Uruguay.
Is there any... Oh, I forgot about Uruguay. Uruguay, yes.
I want to see Uruguay.
I do, too.
I don't know why.
Christine, is there any one port you would not want to go back to ever? I cannot think of one where I would just be like...
Not yet.
What's it?
I mean, there's still time.
No, I feel like everywhere we have been, I would gladly go back to. I mean, I know there's some that we like. Okay, Nassau, we've been a billion times.
Like Cozumel,
we've been a billion times.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, at this point, we could be like Juneau. We've been a billion times. I mean,
It's true.
We've probably been to Juneau almost as many times as we've been to Nassau. Is the funny thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe not quite. But no, I can't think of anywhere that I just wouldn't go back to because I can usually always find something else to do that's fun. Jan rules, are the coral reefs off Belize a good activity? Oh, yeah. Belize got good reefs.
They're so known for snorkeling there. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. If you want to go do reef snorkeling, Belize, yes. Yeah. And Roatan. Roatan has great reefs.
Oh,
like
gorgeous.
Those two places?
Yeah.
Do it. Robert wants to know, what camera do you use? Now, fun fact, if you go in the description of any of our videos, like every single one of them, go in the description, there's a full list of the gear we use because I can never remember the model numbers.
It's a Canon.
Canon, PowerShot, something.
It has 40 times zoom.
Yeah.
Don't have it
It
with
has
me,
the
so.
number 740 in it, but I don't, there's like a HS and a SX, and I don't know what order they're in. So go to any video, go to the description, and go down to the tech section, and it's all in there. So, Marcia, when you went to Iceland, did you take any currency? No, actually, I didn't. Leaving for a cruise to Iceland, 45 days, wondering what I might need. We used cards the whole time.
Iceland is kind of known for like wanting to use cards.
Yeah,
like
it's highly cashless.
They take currency, but like everything takes cards. Basically, it seems there.
Yeah, because it's the ISK, I think, which is the Icelandic kroner.
Kroner, yeah.
And it was all cards all day long.
I don't think we used any currency at all.
Timothy, have you sailed Anthem of the Seas? We have not.
No,
we haven't done any proper Quantum class ships. Odyssey is as close as we've gotten. April, have you ever cruised to Italy? We have not.
We were supposed to.
We were gonna. We did.
It's hot.
Oh, AOK says I'm doing the Islanders colors tonight.
Oh.
Well, I'm an Islander, except I'm banned from New York. Neil says you would put your polar plunge certificate on the shelf.
Maybe so, yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. Crystal, for world cruisers, many have luggage shipped to the cruise. That's right.
That's true. I don't think we're going to need, like, a crazy amount. We're not on, like, a 9-month cruise like the people who have 6 bags apiece.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I don't know. We'll see.
I know. I feel like big bag, little bag backpack. I think I'll be okay.
I don't know. Because we have, like... Well, that's not Antarctica. Most of the weather is, like, pretty similar on that one, which is good.
Okay.
On the 114 day.
Oh, yeah. But the 100
But Antarctica, it's harder
weird.
because, like... Did I say Antarctica? Yeah. Because of all the different
clothing. I know. I was questioning, like,
was like,
in my
did
brain.
I say that right?
Whatever that continent is at the bottom of the world. James, do they do any type of initiation for crossing the equator? Been a shellback since 1987.
They do.
Some do,
I
right?
think I've seen people do that, but I don't know exactly what
is it? Polywags and shellbacks?
Yeah.
As we learned.
Like
Polywog or polywag? Polywog.
Is that the one where it's like King Triton or something like that?
Yeah, and they stab you with a fork.
No, they do not.
And
it's
if you
something
survive,
like that.
you're a shellback.
I think that's the equator one.
I don't want to get stabbed with a fork. Stacy, do you have the matching socks to the hat? I have orange socks, actually. They're not the most beautiful of things, and they're real thick. Like, I like a thin sock. Yeah. I don't want my feet being hot, because my feet... but I do have orange socks, actually. Kevin says, want to take my 84-year-old mama to Alaska and thinking of Princess because I'm guessing the crowd is older and more quiet without children running around screaming. Thoughts and recommend. Yes.
Yes and no. Okay. Princess has been gearing more towards families for the summer for Alaska. Like, we disembarked when they were, and it was a lot of families that I saw coming off. So if you go early season to Alaska or late when the kids are still in school, yes. But if you go in the prime season, you're going to have more families.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, Holland is going to be quieter.
But, okay, yeah, the quietest line you could get of the big boys probably would be Holland. Yeah, but Princess would be nice.
Did you not see all the kiddos coming off when we got off the ship?
I'm scared of them.
No, I love kids. Stop that.
That's true.
I'm just saying, there was quite a few. Yeah, because they're trying to bring in that younger generation.
Okay. Rick, when are you going to sail from Long Beach again? I don't know. We don't have anything booked out of Long Beach.
Not yet.
Doug Priestley, just joining in. Please start over. Thank you in advance. All right, everybody, rewind. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dee.
I'm Jay, and we are ParoDeeJay.
ParoDeeJay.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to the 14th of July. It is 8 p.m. on the dot. All right, let's get this thing started. I'll be starting at 9:06 in chat right now, so here we go. Just Cody remembers when I got the hat and how I got it. Yeah, there might have been there was a little rump shaking involved.
There was definitely rump shaking.
Yeah, there was.
Not me.
No, you recorded that for me too.
I did. It's probably terrible.
Orange cone on Royal in the Spa smoothie and juice bar. You try the juice called Sweet Carrot Lime. It's what did you put? It's so ba. There was a golden opportunity to just say it was so good, so good,
oh yeah,
so good. I get it. I appreciate it, though. I'm not getting it, though. Kayla, how far ahead would you recommend starting planning for a cruise?
So, like, booking it, the sooner the better, because things are filling up. People are really wanting to travel, and people who used to wait, there are really not many last-minute deals anymore. So I would say at least a year in advance at this point, especially for Alaska or something big like that.
Marcia and Alan are giving me the tips I don't know. Aranui is a part cruise ship, part cargo vessel that goes into some of the world's most remote ports. I have never heard of this.
No clue.
Please put me on it.
Is that
How much
something
is
a travel agent can book? No.
Can we commission that? Well, not we, because I ain't one, but can we?
Well, it's our money. Stop.
Nellie, can you do a 2-hour vlog when you go to Würzburg? Just joking. My dad was stationed in the army there. It's fun to live there.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We will do our best to be in depth with it.
I know. I'll be like, here's part 2 of our day in Würzburg. Here's part 3. Like you break it up into 30-minute segments.
Just for Nellie.
That's funny. All right. 2 people have said no midnight buffets recently.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Not good, but.
Cruise Addict Junkie, how is the internet on the ships? Could you work from home every day, or is the service very spotty?
It was great on Holland. I have no complaints actually at all. Like in our interior room, you had a few disruptions depending on the port you were in, but we were able to work just fine.
Oh, yeah. Don says, I think Norwegian Jade still has midnight buffet. They were asking specifically for Carnival Journeys cruises. So, but that's fun if some of the other lines actually still do. Now, a lot of them do late night snacks. Mm-hmm. But a proper midnight buffet with ice sculptures and ham carved into pigs. I don't know. They used to do all sorts of weird stuff. Kevin, will you be on Utopia's first sailing? No, we do not have any Utopia sailings. We will be in Europe. Yeah. Debbie, I'm afraid of heights, but I'm contemplating the gondola up the mountain in St. Thomas. Is it worth it?
Some beautiful views.
But are those views going to trigger a fear of heights? Like if you're way up above like a cruise port thing and you're looking down at it, is that going to be...
Have a bushwhacker. You'll be fine.
That's true, actually.
Literally.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Just drink one. You'll be great.
If you're still not fine, have two. But ask a friend to put you on the gondola back down because you won't make it yourself.
They're expensive, but they're good.
They are. But the whole point of going up there to me is to either have a bushwhacker, which you can also do on the ground. You don't have to go up there to get a bushwhacker. But it's to see the view down to the thing. So it's only if you thought looking down like a mountain would be something that you would enjoy, I think.
True.
Yeah.
And then you have to go back down too, which...
That's true. But you can just close your eyes.
Close your eyes, yeah.
Stephanie, if I wanted to become a TA, we already covered that one actually. How or where would I start the process? That was the host.
Talked about that a little earlier. Yeah.
Eric swam with turtles in Grand Cayman years ago. Yeah, at the they don't call it a farm anymore. The first time we ever went.
What is it called now?
Probably Center, Grand Cayman Turtle Center.
I don't know. Turtle Place.
When we went in 2005, it was called the Grand Cayman Turtle Farm. They let you know you could go in the restaurant and
turtle soup. I was like,
turtle soup, and we were like, "Wow, this is like our first cruise," and that scared me. But no, not really. Crystal Rojas says, Secrets Maroma Beach. I've heard that. Where is that? It's an amazing all-inclusive. Why do I know that word?
Because I've done training on it.
That's probably true. Okay. Okay, we have to request Justin Bieber or The Rose. Now, look, I would bop to Bieber all day long. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I need to count how many times I hear The Rose next year. 0. I don't think I've ever heard The Rose on a cruise ship, other than maybe at karaoke, randomly. Anyway. Wu-Tang, cruising prices are up 20%. Oh, gosh, this is statistics. This sounds like a math
This sounds like the training question. I had to take today.
Stop it.
I hated that training.
Including cuts that could add another 10%, making it up to 30%. Do you think it's hit its peak, or will there be more increases?
I've seen prices coming down more than up because people have hit that wall where they're just not going to spend more than that. So hopefully it'll at least level off. I don't know if it'll go down.
I feel like we've capped.
I don't think it's going to continue to necessarily go up. If people are willing to pay, though, then yes, it'll go up.
Yeah, because what I learned when I peeked over at your screen and you were doing that training today is that in 2023, all the cruise lines had rebounded back to their 2019 levels. Maybe not individually, but cruising
overall
as a whole had fully recovered as of 2023. And so now they're back to just full force.
That was the most boring training.
It was awful.
It wasn't the training itself. It was because the guy, it was an AI voice, and it sounded like, was it Muzzy? That little gorilla thing.
Like the Bonzi Buddy.
Not Muzzy. Yeah. Bonzi Buddy. Ugh, it was so painful.
Because all they did was write up a script and then plug it into a horrible monotone AI thing. It was awful.
Had no personality.
And you didn't even put headphones in. You played it out loud and made me hear it.
Jay had to suffer with me.
I should have just put some headphones in.
But I passed, so
edited
that's
something.
cool.
I'll go listen to some Queen or something. I don't know. Don't stop me. Air Force Les, have you ever gone to St. Croix? We have been twice to St. Croix. I don't remember. I know we went to Buck Island.
Yeah.
Wait, have we only been once?
Been once.
We've been once to St. Croix.
I don't remember being.
We had it booked. No, we had a cruise booked that was going to St. Croix.
We canceled.
That we ended up canceling because they switched ships on us, and we just got.
We've been once, and we snorkeled at Buck Island, which is like, you can't really film there.
Or can you? That's on our secret channel.
You just can't make any money if you film
That's
there.
True. So, Ginger, you mentioned Westerdam's Casino was not open when in Canadian waters. I think that's why we were in the Inside Passage, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be true on a New England, Canada, St. Lawrence River also? Ooh.
Usually it's just the proximity of how close they are to the land in Canada. So I don't know.
When you're in the river, you are full on in Canadian waters.
Yeah.
I would say it would not be open, but hopefully we've never done that cruise.
I don't know.
Maybe people in chat who have. Is the casino open in the St. Lawrence River is the question. So,
let them know.
Trujillo is Peru. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that. Mary Ellen handles business in South America, all different currencies.
Okay, thanks, Mary Ellen.
Susan wants to know what kind of clothing is best to pack for Alaska for end of June. Now, what I found is it don't matter when you go to Alaska. You're going to be cold, you're going to be hot.
Layers, waterproof and layers are your best friend. Thin layers. You don't even need super thick layers. And you can take like a big puffy coat, but you're probably not going to wear it very often. Like on Glacier Day, possibly. Unless you're like a very cold person.
Not me. I wore my fleece one day that whole cruise.
I just layer up, have the backpack, take layers off if you need them. And
I just wore, all I needed was wind protection. The main thing for me is wind protection because that will get me cold.
Keep your core warm and you'll be okay.
Yeah. AOK says, Finding Nemo, Darla. See, that was my clue also with the orange.
You got it.
Becky wants to know, did we ever go on a cruise as kids? No.
No.
10-year-old son is getting ready for his 11th cruise.
Wow.
He tells me once he's old enough, he'll drive us to the port. No.
No, we didn't.
No, we were both grown and married and all that. Connie, how did Dee get involved with the travel business, and was it before or after you met? That's, been more recent.
Oh, yeah, no, we...
Oh, well, depends on if they mean travel agency
Yeah, I mean,
business.
I've always been in some form of travel, like working with resorts and things like that, but travel agency was well after this channel was established.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's been 3 years now that I've been doing that, because we figured we were kind of already doing that anyway.
True.
With videos, so it just worked out, yeah.
Yeah, I think you opened in April of 2021, so you're just
Officially.
over 3 years.
Yeah.
Ro, are you guys going to Machu Picchu on your world cruise next year? Now, that's something actually I didn't talk about because this cruise, let me bring it up again. It's actually, it's funny because she said, sorry, correction, pole to pole. I've been calling it a world cruise.
We just call it a pole.
I've stopped.
I like what Laura said.
The pole cruise. Since you go to, Quito, and you go to places like Pisco and all of that. Okay, let me take this away because I'm annoyed by it. They have what they call overland
tours, yeah.
Where you can basically
leave the
ship for 4, 5, 6 days, like a week at a time if you want to, and go to the Galapagos. You can go to Machu Picchu. They're expensive.
It's like 10, 12 grand a person, which no.
So we looked at them.
We thought about it.
But I think it was like a 4-day commitment. Okay, maybe not a 4-day commitment. It was at least a 2 or 3 day commitment and like 10 grand a person to go to Machu Picchu.
And you're missing out on a few of the other ports.
Right. So basically you get off the ship and go do your little tour on land. The ship leaves you and goes a few days away, and then your tour ends and you come back to the ship.
I mean, it's a ship excursion,
right.
So they're with you, but I would like to just do it on its own. Yeah. It would not cost that much to do on its own.
Rather than doing it, I mean, it's a great opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to do that later.
Yeah.
Because they don't have just like a day tour to Machu Picchu. It was like a 3-day investment, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
Hashtag ad. That must be the travel agency. Brad Baker, clang, clang, clang. How's those pork chop sandwiches treating you? Do you think you'll ever revisit non-cruise travel again? Oh, yeah. U.S. road trips, etc. D&J's National Lampoon's Vacation would be entertaining as well. Yeah, we want to do cross-country. We want to do trains, national parks, and I'm sure we will eventually. We just got to quit booking world cruises now. First, it was we got to quit booking cruises.
If they would quit advertising them to me for an okay amount, okay.
Now we got a problem with booking world cruises. So
no, I don't think it's going to become a thing.
Pole cruises.
I never know.
I know. A-okay, in the Amazon, instead of swim with dolphins, try swim with the piranhas.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Why?
Apparently, you can go fishing for piranhas as one of the excursions. Oh. I was like,
are they tasty?
They're beautiful. Have you guys ever seen them? They're glittery.
Where did we see them? It was the aquarium in Gatlinburg.
Yeah,
I want to say the Ripley's.
So pretty.
Yep. Max says you should wear a hat. I thought they were saying this hat. Oh. A hat in the first hour, and so then what happens is you would take yours off.
I have a Holland America hat. It's orange.
Oh, see, you didn't...
I'll start wearing that, except for leaving. So.
You didn't
but I might take it on the trip because we're going on Holland.
That's true.
Maybe.
You didn't join Orange Hat Hour.
Do you want me to go get it?
No, that's fine. Probably not worth it. Curly Hugh, have you ever considered going to Australia? Yeah, we actually do have a cruise that touches Australia booked.
A little bit, yeah.
Is there a cruise that you've looked at for that? Yeah, that's going to be part of our world cruise in 2026.
Coral Princess.
Yep. Anthony says, can you two say hi to wife Tara Varner Jefferson? We watch your channel literally every day. We cruise to Alaska next week. Thanks for your positivity. It's our first live stream. Welcome to the live stream,
welcome.
first of all.
Hello, Tara
Hello
Varner
to Tara.
Jefferson. I can't read.
We're on a first name basis now.
Hey, Tara.
It's just Tara.
I'm just going to call you Tara.
Actually, I call her Tara.
Tara.
I pronounce it that way.
I hope you guys have a fantastic cruise.
Yes.
Like, that's going to be so nice.
Yeah, see, it's like hello, Tara. Right? You have to put on a little. All right. Air Force Les, don't end up like Percy Fawcett on the Amazon trip. Oh no, is this a reference? I don't know. If the natives ask you to stay for dinner, be sure you know what's on the menu first.
Nice.
I don't know what that reference is, but I don't think I want to know.
No, I don't know.
Somebody who got eaten. I'm sure it's a famous book I've never read or a movie I haven't seen, sadly. But Jan wants to know, have you snorkeled in Belize, the coral reef? Now, we did that little thing.
It was a ship excursion.
Yep.
What was the name of that?
We went to Goff's Key.
How do you remember all this?
I don't know. Well, no, did we get a rendezvous or Goff's? Because one's a ship tour and one's not. I don't know. I hear
what's the one that Matt says?
Maya Key.
Oh.
But that's in Roatan. So that's the wrong...
I think it was Goff's.
I think Goff's Key is the word that's linked to Belize that's the good one.
I don't know if we were vlogging during this. Maybe. Anyway, we an excursion for Belize.
Pretty sure we did.
So that's what we did. It was beautiful, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember there being a reef. I did snorkel. That was back when I actually went in also and just looked at things all blurry in the water, and it was great.
It was blurry for me, too, actually, because I didn't have contacts.
Neither one of us did contacts or prescription masks at that point. Dan Weber, can you ship clothes to a port and ship them back at a different port? Antarctica trip, for example. So, like, you would pick them up somewhere in the south of South America, wear them, and then send them back on their way.
I'm sure you can. The logistics of getting to the place and, like, making sure they get to your house.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you would have to do is you would have to find a shipping service where you could have a package sent to, like, say, a UPS store in South America.
I think I'll just keep my clothes.
Yes, but you probably could arrange to have a package sent to some sort of a holding place. You get off the ship and go get it, bring it back on, because they're not going to care if you bring a box of clothes on, send it through the x-ray machine.
No, yeah.
And then you get yourself off in, Argentina or whatever's on the other side and take it to the Buenos Aires FedEx shop and send it home.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway. Daniel, if you were forced to move out of the USA, do you know something I don't know? Where would you move to? Alaska.
That's the USA. Smarty pants. That would be my answer.
If you were forced... No. Okay, so if I had to move out of the USA, I mean, I probably...
We haven't been too many places, like,
now, is
in
this...
Europe, for instance, or Asia, or...
Okay, now I have two trains of thought on this. One of them is, the easy answer is, well, I guess I'd just go to Canada.
Oh, yeah.
It's close by, and it's not like a culture shock. Now,
True.
So that's the answer of where I probably would go. Now, if it's like idealistic, someplace in the world that I think I would want to live, that would be a different answer probably. I'll pick Canada. Or Long Island. That's not in the U.S.
I really like Portugal. Because I've been there.
Because we speak so much Portuguese, and we're totally down with all of it.
I love it. It's beautiful. There's lots of history there.
There's octopus
the people
and
were so friendly.
music.
The food is amazing. Yeah, I would pick Portugal
Right,
for now.
I'm going to Canada.
Because I haven't
to Portugal.
been, like, everywhere. So
Man.
I would pick the Galapagos otherwise.
That's true. I'm going to Antarctica.
No,
Andrea Shepard, what is the best upgrade you've ever received, and what ship was it on? Oh, Yacht Club.
Yes. That was a shocking surprise.
Gosh, I was not expecting that at all.
For 7 days, too. I was like, what?
Oh, my gosh. Was it Divina? No, it was...
It was Divina.
It was Divina, y'all.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was the one that was not purpose-built for Yacht Club, so we had to walk to the restaurant in the back. Yeah, they surprised us by moving us from, like... I think we were in, like, a Bella interior, a Fantastica interior, probably, and gave us Yacht Club.
I think we were in a balcony.
Oh, yeah.
I think we had gotten upgraded to a balcony,
Correct.
Which was cool, because MSC tends to do that. They just, like, bump you. They're like, hey, you're in a balcony, and now we're like,
yeah,
thanks.
we paid for a Fantastica interior, got bumped up to a balcony, and then to a Yacht Club interior.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hello, that's awesome.
Not interior.
Was it a balcony?
It was the first time it was, like, that huge suite.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a good upgrade.
We booked ourselves in an interior yacht club. Yeah.
If I got to pay for it, I'm going for an interior. That's how that works. Cha-ching!
Nice.
Mary Ann, I'm late to the party. I was out to dinner celebrating my brother's birthday. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend.
Oh, you too.
Wow, yeah.
That sounds fun.
Curly Q, I need to see the video for the hat. What was the video again? I don't know what number it was, but it's Carnival Ecstasy 2019, also known as the Poop Ship, with the sewage room and the stink. It was quite the eventful series, so if you've never seen our Carnival Ecstasy series from 2019, it's worth a look. And that's why Oh my gosh, which way do I lean? Which way do I point? That's why this will become a lot more significant after you have watched our Carnival Ecstasy series. Actually, you need to watch them both. You need to watch the pre-COVID one and the post-COVID one to do that. Laura, do you keep your laptops out on the desk while you are gone? I guess this means in the cruise cabins. Or do you lock it up?
Are you going to come take our...
Why are you asking? Why do you need to know?
I feel safe enough on cruises, like... Yeah, no, I just leave mine out.
Most of the time, mine is out because it is either rendering a video or uploading a video, but I have the screensaver on with the password so nobody can, like, dink in there.
Yeah, no, mine's locked.
But... They could walk off with it, but don't. I don't hide mine.
But, like, in a hotel, yeah, I'm a little more cautious. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like we should be cautious either way, but fool me once, you know.
Fool me once. I ain't got a laptop. Whoops.
Yeah.
I guess I lost, like... half of my footage, because usually the footage is on the laptop and it's not backed up. So
I feel like you would be able to track who was in your room.
Yeah.
On a ship, not as easy as a hotel.
Yeah, if the laptop gets stolen, we're going to miss some videos because I don't have backups of my files. So hey,
don't come in our room.
Don't steal my laptop, y'all. Anyway. What am I there? Laura, how do you guys feel about cruise ships overwhelming certain destinations, such as Venice, Barcelona, and some parts of Alaska? Yeah, Juneau especially, because they're cracking down.
Oh, no, I totally understand. Like, the ships are getting bigger and bigger. More people are getting off the ships. More ships are coming. I get it. You know, we live in, like, a very touristy destination. It's not always fun.
I don't want to. No, like, even today, trying to get out on the road, make a left-hand turn, and go to
traffic
church.
Is insane.
It was awful. It was awful.
But, I mean, we are tourists, so we like going to destinations. But the way some of them are, like, treating people, I don't really think is the correct way to go about it. But I get, like, I think Alaska's banning larger cruise ships possibly for Juneau. And then, like, Saturdays, they don't want any cruise ships.
Yeah, give them a day off.
I mean, they need it. Like, it's a very small area to have that many people, like, dropped all at once. So I get it.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is some of these Alaskan towns have been converted into cruise ports.
But people live there.
Juneau and Ketchikan and Skagway, well, not necessarily that much Skagway, but Juneau and Ketchikan with the Diamonds International and the Tanzanite and the Del Sol and they've become Caribbean cruise towns in Alaska. So they probably don't want things to shut down because they're just there to make their money in the season. But for the sanity of the people who live there,
right?
I get that they need, like, just a day off a week. I mean, they need, some limitations. So we
tend to like the places that are a little more not so built up.
Oh,
so cruisy, like more natural. That's why we love like Hoona and Kodiak. We love because it's not a big cruise ship town. So things like that, I don't know.
Yeah. Kevin says, thanks for the reply about Alaska from my mom. We'll be going when kids are in school.
Okay.
So between Holland and Princess, which to choose? Princess then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, Holland would be probably for the less kids if the schools are out. But yeah. Marshall, what about counting the song YMCA? Yeah, it's around at a lot of deck parties. But I really don't hear that as much as you would think either, probably. No, I'm gonna try to, like, find, I think my goal for 2025, I'm not really gonna do it probably. Seeking out Sweet Caroline.
Okay.
Cruise Addict Junkie, what was the most boring cruise you have ever taken? One that stands out for not having a lot to do. Well, that's gonna be probably the one that we just finished. It's a tie between Rotterdam and Westerdam for me as the cruise. It was the...
That's so sad.
I know.
Because we're going on a long Holland cruises. Right. And we go into it knowing... It's not that they don't have a lot of activities. It's that they're very repetitive every day. It's like 2 trivias, arts and crafts, I don't know.
A lot of things that you can buy.
Tai Chi, there's bingo. It's a lot of, like, upsell stuff. It's just not stuff that we necessarily want to get into because we're usually working.
Well, if we didn't sail Holland quite as often...
It wouldn't feel like that.
Because, I enjoyed buying a mixology class or 2.
Yeah.
Or doing the origami and those things. But with as much as we've been going on Holland recently, for us, the activities got real repetitive. And we just spent most sea days and things working.
Which is fine.
And then you go out in the evening, you got your music, you got a couple of dance shows, you're doing your stuff in the evening, you got your theme parties. Like, evenings, it really perks up.
Evening, they do a good job. Yeah.
But daytime,
it's boring. But it's all about experiencing the relaxation and looking at the scenery and stuff. So, So I
would say any Holland ship, especially on a long cruise, bring something to entertain yourself.
We will.
Or just if you enjoy sitting out and looking out the window, because that's what you do. You just sit there and look at the water go
Meeting
by.
people.
It's super relaxing, yeah. A-okay, next time you sail Margaritaville, count how many times they play that song on board the ship. Yeah, actually, I don't think they played it as much as I would have thought because they were not really leaning that hard.
Well, they had like the Jimmy Buffett concert playing, so maybe that was on there.
Yeah. I can't read that. Sacktown Redhead, maybe? Do you know what will be happening to Half Moon Cay after Celebration Cay opens? I mean, Half Moon Cay is Holland America's private island. I was kind of wondering if when Celebration Cay opens, would Carnival go to Half Moon and Princess less? Because, I mean, Half Moon is Holland's. Princess is Princess's. And Carnival just goes there because it's the same parent company. Now, they're finally getting, I guess, their own proper one. Mm-hmm. Are they going to stop going to the other ones as much? I'm curious to see.
They haven't really said.
So you might have to go on Holland to get to Half Moon. Rick V, do you remember your first cruise? Oh, yeah. We got a picture book that we look at every so often of that first cruise. We took the silliest pictures. I ate way too much teriyaki salmon.
It was good.
It was back when they would have Taste of Nations every day on the Carnival buffet.
We had virgin drinks.
Oh, my gosh. We didn't drink virgin banana smoothies. Oh, good times. It was good times. Tara, I've been watching your videos for a year. Just subscribe. Thanks. What is the best way to get from SeaTac to downtown, not through the cruise line because we're arriving a day early? So we take our hotel shuttle most of the times. We stay near the airport, and then we use their shuttle.
I mean, yeah, there's Uber and Lyft.
There's light
taxis.
rail.
There's the light rail, which does go, I think it's from the airport. You can connect direct. Yeah, I saw it, actually. Yeah. Which would be the most economical way, but with luggage, it might be a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, but I mean, you could wrangle the light rail.
Yeah, a lot of people like it.
Don wants to know, whose idea was it for your first cruise?
Mine. I had been told since I was a child I was going to go on the Big Red Boat Disney cruise.
Oh my gosh.
We never did that. So I've always wanted to go on a cruise since then because just had this idea in my head, and I was like, we should do that. So we did.
Barb says, have you ever done the trail either up or down from Mount Roberts in Juneau?
No.
We saw it. She did it in May, down only, and it was challenging. Yeah, we saw the trailhead when we went over and did the Gold Creek Flume. No, that's not anything that appealed to me at all. But that is good on you that you did it even in the down direction. Nice. Shamrock is remembering when you told the story about how you became a travel agent when we were at the Mexican all-inclusive restaurant. Yeah.
Correct.
Curly Q wants to know, have you seen piranhas while snorkeling?
No.
Where all do they live?
Because I don't think they're in the open ocean. They're like mostly in the Amazon.
Oh, it's a river fish, isn't it?
Yeah, they're. If they're in the ocean, we're in trouble. But I don't think you would run into them.
Max wants to know, for me specifically, I guess, shrimp cocktail, frog legs, or escargot. Now, I've eaten all of them. Mm-hmm. I love some shrimp. I just always find something more interesting than a shrimp cocktail. I would probably go, gosh, I like all three. I'll go escargot.
Shrimp.
Because there's cheese involved.
Oh, is there?
There's cheese and butter and garlic and stuff. I thought it was garlic and butter. Oh, maybe it's not cheese. Y'all, I've been making my escargot wrong.
I don't know if there's cheese on escargot.
No, you're right. I don't think there's cheese. Oh, my gosh, I hate escargot now. Richard says, my wife's birthday is coming up. Please say hello to her and wish her happy birthday, and it will make her day. Her name is Mary.
Happy birthday coming up. I hope you have a fantastic birthday.
Please do. And thanks for being here tonight and listening to us.
Thank you.
And make that part of your birthday. No, I don't know. Okay. I could have said, hope you have a very merry birthday.
I'm sure
You've never heard that one. Okay, never mind. I take that one back. Nautical Nurse Nancy says, hello, friends. I just turned her into Mrs. Doubtfire. Did you hear that?
Hello.
How are you doing? We are Mrs. Doubtfiring it up over here now.
We're doing well. If you are.
Let's see. Foxy says, I love your hat and all your cruises. Don't know if you remember me, but I was the really short one on the group cruise in January of 2022. On Breakaway?
I'm looking at your picture. Yes.
Wait, was that 22 or 23? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Air Force Les, Percy Fawcett was looking for the lost city of Z. Disappeared in the Amazon. I need to go read. Les, I'm not cultured. I'm not cultured enough. I need to go learn this.
You read.
Laura Hancock, thank you so much for the chat. What is your advice for living like in close quarters with a partner? Oh, like on a ship. Because I was going to say, I mean, our house is not small. You guys seem to do so well. By the way, we love you both.
I don't know.
Thank you for that.
We've always kind of been together. We worked together for years before we ever decided to do YouTube. We don't really fight. No. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I would say it's not for everyone, probably. I mean, we have our own hobbies and stuff, and I'll go up to the gym, and he'll continue editing. So we have our own space. I've been
going to the gym more lately.
You've been doing great, actually. And
I'm down more now than I was when I went on the thing. We came back, and I was like almost the same as when we left. I was proud of us on our Alaska trip.
Yeah, we kicked booty.
We did.
But yeah, like we like the same things though, so we kind of love hanging out together.
I love all that.
You didn't say anything.
I love all that. You said it so well. You say, yes, dear. Yes, dear.
That's it.
That's how it goes. Douglas says, shipping to a port of call could be risky if the port is canceled. I mean, you're not wrong. I would choose one that's not a tender and maybe is like a large city. So, AOK says, I'm not allowed on Long Island. Canada will happily take you. That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
Well, Long Island's the U.S., so we have to leave the U.S. apparently.
It is not. Mimi, living vicariously through your travels has saved me money. As you're fun and love music, which cruise line has the best DJs? Okay, so like maybe like the best music scene on a thing.
Carnival has good music, depending on, but they play a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I feel like they cater to the crowd pretty well.
Like their deck parties are good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Who? I think it was the one. What was it? Oh no, was it somewhere on Westerdam where were we? And they were playing all like young people music, and I'm like, this is not the crowd for this.
Oh, it was before the music trivia, and we knew every single song, and people were like,
that was funny. But that wasn't like the DJ.
No,
they were just filling time
music,
by playing a set list, and it was not the right set list for that crowd. They were like real, because we're hip with the cool stuff.
Yeah. Royal has good music too.
Best DJ specifically, though.
I don't know about DJ.
We don't go to the club that much.
No.
All right, we're going to go to the club more.
So Holland.
So we can
they don't have a club.
We're going to the
club. The club is like the Rolling Stone rock room.
Yeah, I mean, best overall like music scene. Holland really tries to push that music scene. I mean, I know they do. And we've had some really good bands on Holland. Curly Q says, if I was forced to live outside the U.S., it has to be tropic. Believe me. I like. And then it went to the bottom. There it goes. Oh, no. Barbie, question. It looked like you had an ocean view on this Alaska cruise. Was it an inside cabin? Yeah, there were curtains.
They make it look like that, yeah.
But there was a wall back there. Did I do the thing in the room tour where I jokingly tried to look at the view? I thought I did, but I might not have done that this time. Tim, here we go. Getting the insight.
Oh, hey.
Just got off Emerald Princess from Quebec to Boston, and the casino was open in the river.
Hey, thanks, Tim.
Yeah, giving all those answers.
Hopefully that person is still here.
I know. Mike T, hey guys, will you guys do a cruise and land in Alaska? Now, the funny thing is, next year we're hoping to do cruising and land, like as separate thoughts, like not a cruise tour.
Right, our own cruise tour that we make up.
If I want to do land, I want it to be like a lot of land.
Yeah, places you don't get to go very often.
So I hope that can be a thing that happens next year. We'll see. We haven't started setting that part up yet, but hey. Hey, okay. Well, who wants a free laptop on the next cruise? ParoDeeJay Sailor. This is why we don't put the sign on the door anymore. Okay, right. This sign stays right here, right now, so you don't know.
It takes up a lot of room.
It does. Well, the funny thing is, actually, people knew where we lived on Westerdam because the video series started, and we were still on the ship, and I had showed the door number. And
there was quite a few people who watched our videos. We were actually surprised.
No one came to visit.
Nobody wanted to come visit.
We literally had 5 or 6 parts out with our door number in it. No one came. No one knocked on the door. No. So, not complaining. Let's see. Heidi says, if I could pick an island, it would be southern outside the hurricane zone. Oh yeah, even the ABCs almost thought they were getting threatened by this last one, but
they did actually.
Works with my husband's pension and my Social Security and tax friendly. Nice. Let's see if there's any other random questions. What? Oh, Heidi says, sounds like you need a Michigan left or a roundabout or keeping friendly. My husband's, GTT. God darn thing. Funny. Mark, thank you so much for the chat. How do you guys feel about cruise ships overwhelming? Oh, we just answered that.
We answered that.
We did answer that question, but thank you so much for the chat. Yeah, that was about overwhelming certain destinations like Venice, Barcelona, and parts of Alaska. Love you guys. Yeah, thank you for the chat, but we just talked about that for, gosh, I hope you were here.
Yeah. Okay. We basically said that...
Recap.
Yeah. Not everybody's going about it the right way with, not wanting tourists there, but Alaska seems to be, doing okay with it, like voting on it, wanting just a day off and not the larger cruise ships. We're okay with it. Yeah.
Curly says, I can't imagine cruising to Alaska still. What makes ya smooth cruising there so much? Just curious. Yeah, it's one of our favorite places.
I'll never get sick of Alaska.
We don't come from cold places. I get if you're from a cold place where there's like bears and mooses and stuff, you probably don't care about going to Alaska. But it's so drastically different. Like, we live in flat and hot and humid. And, there's ocean over there too, I guess. But it's just drastically different. And we go every year. And I'm sure we're still going to go every year. Mm-hmm. We only went one time this year, y'all. It's just only...
It's just amazing. It's our favorite place.
Rob and Jan says, do the Carnival Trans-Pacifics. That's not a question. They're asking us to do them. They're doing Panorama from Singapore this October and Luminosa from LA to Sydney next September. Oh, nice. Man. Yeah, we've already got plans for October, so we can't pull ourselves away there. And we think we might have plans next September. We're just waiting for something to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Curly Q would have thought Margaritaville would have won out for the cruise with not a lot to do. No, they were actually pretty...
Oh, no, they have tons of activities. But you were only on it for a few days, so we haven't been on like one of their longer ones yet, so...
Danette, out of all your cruises, what itinerary could you cruise on repeat over and over again?
Apparently
Alaska.
Alaska, Hawaii.
Apparently.
ABC Islands. I don't know. There's several.
Okay, so I wonder if the other Carnival Corp cruise lines will be allowed to stop at Celebration. I feel like they want some separation in their stuff, but I mean...
I don't think they're going to put Princess and Holland there. I don't.
No, but I would not be surprised if Carnival really toned down their Half Moon Cay, Princess Keys game. So, I don't know. Lee, where do you all like to stay in Vancouver prior to departure? We'd like something more economical than Pan Pacific. Yeah, literally, I pull up the Google, and whatever has the lowest number, that's what we book at that time. So, we don't have anything specific.
We've never stayed at Pan Pacific.
No, their prices, way too high. Yeah, just wherever we can get a deal, nothing specific for us. Danette, best dessert that you have had that you will always pick on any cruise line?
It can't be specialty.
Woo! I mean, I like to try a lot of different things. Like, if I see key lime pie, I'm probably going to order it just to see how it goes.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just thinking in terms, okay, yours just say apple. Just apple.
Oh, yeah, apple dessert. The apple tart that they had on Royal Caribbean that they don't have anymore.
Yeah, she's not mad, if you can tell.
Yes, I am. That was, like, one of my favorite included desserts. But, like, specialty restaurants, definitely, like, MSC, what the heck?
Oh, that bread pudding. Not bread pudding.
I can't think. Banana nut
date
cake, something like that.
That thing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I would say just for me in general terms, it would probably be something like a key lime pie. Like, that's a word that I always want to order. Carrot cake is also another one that gets me. Like, if I see a carrot cake, I'm probably going to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like ice cream. Laura Hancock, thank you for the chat.
Oh.
She said, are you guys cat people? We are.
Yeah, we had
cats.
3.
I would love to get more, but we're never home. Yeah. So it wouldn't be fair to getting new ones right now.
Yeah, we had 3 back when we started the channel, and now we have 0 as of 2 years ago. But they all, I think our cats made it to 15, 17, and 18. So
I play with all the neighborhood kitties when I'm home.
That's true. I think people are freaking out because I said there was cheese on poutine.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, not poutine, because Nancy said poutine.
Escargot.
No, escargot. I was reading Nancy's thing where she says cheese is in poutine. What is it? Just butter?
It's garlic and butter. I was like, there's no cheese.
I hate escargot now. I'm never getting escargot again.
He's a liar.
Forget it. I changed my answer to frog legs.
Ew.
I know, they're okay.
They're like fishy chicken. I don't know. I don't like frog legs.
Oh, Kelly says it has Parmesan cheese and garlic butter.
Oh, Kelly.
Okay, maybe I'm not that dumb. Yeah, I'm that dumb. It's fine. Okay, Danette says, do you prefer interior or balcony, or do you select based on cruise deal pricing?
I mean, I prefer a balcony, if I'm honest. But
yeah, I mean, it's budget.
Pricing, for sure. I would rather do more cruises longer and just go outside, which I think it was nice. It kind of forced us to go outside more.
Yeah, we had to go.
I loved that.
Got up and got out and got way more steps in than we would have just literally walking out to a balcony and back.
100%.
So, yeah, so prefer balcony, pay for interior. Rob and Jan live in 72 square feet in their van. When we cruise, even the inside cabin is huge.
That is very tight quarters.
Oh, I'm almost at the bottom of chat, which is good because I gotta go to see how much of this I drink. Yo, this many ounces of liquid. How big is a bladder? Can you answer me that? Excuse me.
Don't ask Caroline.
All I got to do is make it through 3 more minutes. Here we go. Hey, okay, the fact that you don't think Long Island is part of the U.S. makes us not want you here. We are detached from the mainland. You're detached from the whole country. Okay, I'm just kidding. David, do you tip at Cocoa Beach Club? Now, we only did that one time.
I mean, it was like, when we paid for it, it was like $200 a person. So it was not cheap. I think we did tip after lunch.
We did.
But that was about it. I don't think we tipped anybody else because we weren't like needy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, and again, it depends on the level of service. I feel like
drinks aren't included, so you're not like tipping a bartender. So, yeah.
Danette, do you feel Wi-Fi to be reliable on every cruise line? Pretty much these days. With Starlink and junk out there?
Yeah, the ones we do.
Let's see. Frank and Jen, what kind of workout program do you do? I know it has to be tough on the ship.
Just mostly the treadmill. I do incline training.
True.
And I'm going to start doing some weights. I threw my back out, so that's lovely. So I'm working on healing that, so I don't want to do anything too drastic. But
that's true. Ooh.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, you gotta hurry.
Well, that's not my bladder making that noise. I don't know what's going on. Wu-Tang. Y'all bodies make noise. I don't know what they do. This is what happens at 10 o'clock almost. Wu-Tang says, are you shopping for cruise items on Amazon Prime Day? Y'all, fun fact. Prime Day is coming up on the 16th and the 17th. And do you know we have an Amazon link?
It doesn't cost you anything extra.
Did you know you wanted a commercial as we end the video?
But it benefits some of your favorite cruise YouTubers.
Or us, whoever you choose. No, if you go to, it's ParoDeeJay.com/Amazon, that will take you to our Amazon storefront where we have all of our recommended items, or just a link that you can click through. And
you can shop for anything.
Right, you don't have to buy what's in our store. If you click that link, boom, buy whatever you like. And Amazon actually bribes us for people shopping in our store too, but I don't try to run that one into the ground. So
#ad.
Hey, for the past 3 months, we have earned a bonus for people shopping in our store. So thank you to everybody who has done that. Mark, thank you for the super chat as well. That one didn't pop to the top. It says, hey, D, have you ever been chased by a berry?
No.
And that's a barracuda.
Barracuda.
For those who are not in the lingo.
I haven't, actually. I don't get too close.
All right. Dustin, favorite Alaska stop? That's tough.
Kodiak was mine.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's going to be Icy Straight Point.
In general.
I like the ones that are not so built up.
I do too.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I probably could give it to Huna too, because I know we're going to have a good time, hang out with like good friends.
Icy Straight is built up, but Huna is not.
Well, Huna itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Shamrock, yeah, the apple blossom. It's like it shows up on the lunch menu sometimes.
Occasionally, but it's not on the dinner menu anymore.
Yeah, they got rid of it. Dustin, how has cruising changed before and after 2020? A
lot of things went away and never came back.
Yeah, they cut a lot of corners due to COVID and supply chain issues, and that just didn't come back. So it's a lot of cost-saving measures. 1.5 liters. Oh, okay.
Nancy.
How many? Nancy. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so this bottle holds...
Don't yell at her.
Nancy. If I filled it up to here, which I kind of did, this bottle holds 1450 milliliters. I have 500 left. Oh, I'm good. I've only drank a liter. Does that mean I've drank 1 liter of water? I could chug this and I'll be fine. Nancy, thanks for the update. Claire says they have cruises from Svalbard. Like you go to Svalbard? Yeah. Have you ever considered taking one of those?
It's like Hertogrutten and stuff. Oh, 100%. I want to go see polar bears, but not up close.
And narwhals are up there too.
And belugas. Yeah, I would dream to do that.
Do they have cruises through the North Passage? I mean, they probably do.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Yeah. Hashtag ad.
Everybody's like, good night.
All right. Hey, we got to the end of chat. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Now, we are not going to be home for a Sunday stream until the second week of October. That sounds crazy to say. So no more home streams until then. But we have put some potential live streaming dates in our calendar, mostly from when we are in hotels and we're bored. But I don't know what time they're going to be. Because even if we said, we'll go live at 10 p.m. just so that it can be, 4 p.m. at home, that's late.
For us, you mean? It probably wouldn't be 2 hours if we're doing
We'll see. We'll probably touch base for an hour from time to time.
Wi-Fi dependent, obviously.
Oh, that's right, because I don't have good data in Europe, so it's definitely Wi-Fi dependent. We'll see. The easiest way to find out, I guess, is make sure you're subscribed, you've hit the notifications, or go in the Facebook group, because if you're in the Shenanigans Squad, we'll try to post in there like a warning of when we're going to go live that day or something. So, yeah. Anyway.
Favorite ship, Celebrity Beyond, I would say.
Overall, besides Carnival Pride, of course.
Yeah.
Because Carnival Pride is always the sentimental favorite. Hashtag bottom. Nancy knows about that hashtag bottom. Gosh. So we are heading to Germany. We have 5 days to pack for Germany.
I've been trying on lots of outfits, so I'm pretty good.
All right, I'm taking this. I'm taking my phone. I'm taking my mouse. All right, I'm ready for Germany.
This hat.
I'm taking the hat. That's all I need for Germany. And my David Hasselhoff CD. I'm good.
Oh, no.
I'm good. Y'all, Germany,
They're gonna love
Germany
you.
is the worst.
Stop.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Become a Paromaniac today. Socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and whatever Twitter is these days.
Yep. And until next time.
Rock on.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.